downhill runner, and I think that adds another element to our offense.
We're talking with Thomas Hammock here on the pregame show from UMass, looking at the opposition offense today. It's a team that struggled to score points. They've had some difficulties with injuries. It's a young team trying to build a program with a first-year coach. What have you seen from them overall?
Well, the quarterback is a good player. I know his completion percentage is not the highest, but he throws a good ball, has good presence in the pocket, and so he's obviously a threat. So it starts there. They got two good running backs. They got a wide receiver that's a really good player. So we have to make sure they don't get hot tonight. And I think our defense is practiced very, very intently to make sure we can take away the run game and force them to be a passing operation.
Part of it with them has been injuries, but they've got a lot of different types of personnel. You mentioned they've got a couple of running backs. They really do spread the ball around a lot. How do you prepare for so many different potential guys who could get in there?
Well, I think for us, we have to dominate the line of scrimmage. And so I've challenged our D-line to make it very uncomfortable in the running game and the passing game. And it has to start there and get them off schedule so they can't get their playmakers involved. They got a tight end that made a big play against Buffalo a couple weeks ago. So they have guys that are capable, but we have to own the line of scrimmage.
You talked about their wide receiver a little bit earlier as well. He's been their big pass catcher. The quarterback situation has been in flux for them a little bit. It seems like they've found a guy. Have you seen that chemistry develop between him and some of those skill position players through film?
Yeah, they're working on it. I mean, there's a young redshirt freshman quarterback that's getting better each week. They got another quarterback that they bring in for quarterback run game. So we got to know who's in the game and what are they trying to operate when they're out there.
Seems like most of the year we were talking about dealing with the 90-degree heat. All of a sudden now for the first time, you're really dealing with the cold. How have the guys prepared for that?
Well, we'll find out tonight. We went indoors this week because of the wind. It's hard to practice the way you need to practice with the wind. But I told them to layer up. It's going to be cold for both teams. But when you're playing good football, it doesn't feel as cold. So that's what we're going to try to get done tonight.
Hey, Coach Thomas Hammock, thank you as always for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, and go Huskies.
That's Thomas Hammock, the coach of the Huskies. We're going to take a quick break. Andy and Mark will rejoin us when we return to the Huskies pregame show on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Northwestern medicine isn't just life-changing for our patients. It can be life-changing for you, because a career with Northwestern medicine means you're part of a leading academic health system that offers more paths and opportunities for professional growth and development. Named to the National Honor Roll once again by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern medicine is relentless in the pursuit of better medicine. And our people make it possible. Become part of something better. Apply today at jobs.nm.org.
Right now at Old National, we've got this incredible checking offer.
Hey.
Hi. What?
He's here for the checking.
I love checking.
Okay. You know what? For a bonus that big, fine. Bring on the chicken.
Oh, it's not that type of checking. You just download the app.
Yeah, no, I'm stretching. Where do I sign?
Earn up to a $450 bonus when you open a checking account at Old National, official bank of the Big Ten.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub? You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian I was eating on the sidelines. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Good morning, NIU sports fans. David with Brothers Country Supply. We are proud to sponsor NIU sports and supplying all of your animal needs. With over 50 brands of pet food in stock, you got to check out Wellness. Wellness uses only the best natural ingredients on top of being designed by a team of veterinarians, animal nutritionists, and food scientists. You can feel confident in your choice of Wellness pet food for your four-legged family friend. Come into any Brothers Country Supply location. Save big on Wellness dog and cat food. That's Brothers Country Supply in DeKalb, Ottawa, Morris, Oswego, and Plano. A proud sponsor of all NIU athletics, making a pet's quality of life better every day.
In a world of long wait times, lowered expectations, and increased frustration, the Constantino Law Firm, LLC, remains a fully staffed, full-service law firm serving individuals and small businesses in Northern Illinois. We are committed to the traditional values of service and respect for our clients. We have over 60 years of experience and focus on real estate, civil, criminal, family law, estate planning, probate, DCFS defense, and personal injury matters. We have 3 locations expectations, and we actually answer the phone. Call 815-758-4441 or online at CostantinoLaw.net.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
The flagship station for NIU Husky football is 94.9 WDKB.
This is the Husky Football pregame show presented by Brian Bemis, Toyota DeKalb, Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth, Terry Bonadon on the sidelines. We get ready for the Huskies and Minutemen. Mark Lindo, your Scanner report.
Hey, let's take a look, Joe. Harris-Simiak's team has struggled both sides of the ball, scoring just 11.5 points a game, allowing 36. Their run game has been stuck in park all year. They average just 81 yards a game and only 2.8 per carry. Brandon Hood, 5'10 freshman, and Juwan Price are their two feature backs. A.J. Harrison has been the starting quarterback, but has basically split some time with Grant Jordan. Huskies expect to see both tonight. Brandon Rose was their starter, transfer from the Utah Utes. He was hurt in week 2. Jawan Gibson is their go-to guy in the receiving department with 42 catches. On the defensive side, they're a 4-2-5 scheme, and Rashard Henry's one to watch, 6'2", 250 is soft. He's coming off a 16-tackle game last time out. Marquise White has 10.5 TFLs and 5 sacks. He's disruptive on the inside. Huskies going to have to own the line of scrimmage both sides tonight. Andy Garcia.
This has been the pregame show brought to you by Brian Bemis, Toyota DeKalb. Toyota, let's go places. Coming up, coin toss. Keys in the kickoff between NIU and UMass. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
You've been listening to the Toyota pregame show on the Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner, presented by Costantino Law Firm, Country Financial, FNBO, Northwestern Medicine, Jersey Mike's, Brothers Country Supply, and Brian Bemis Toyota of DeKalb. The countdown to kickoff is complete. And now, it's time for NIU football on 94.9 WDKB.
When the music matters, when the party has to be perfect, there's only one name, NRG Music. From dream weddings to high-energy corporate events and every celebration in between, we bring the beats, the energy, and the unforgettable moments. Our DJs know how to pack a dance floor and keep it moving all night long. Your event isn't just another gig, it's your big night, and we make it legendary. Book NRG Music today at nrgmusicdjs.com or call 815-793-9426. NRG Music, bringing the energy every time.
Dear Friday, Toyota says, let's put good times in gear with the Tundra, Tacoma, and 4Runner. Want some cool available features? We've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guy that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota trucks. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's game time on the Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner. Exclusive coverage of NIU football is presented by the Costantino Law Firm. Bringing you the play-by-play of today's game, here's the voice of the Huskies, Andy Garcia.
Back here in McWhirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth, Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines. Tony Strikes, our producer-director, back in the network studios. We're ready for NIU and UMass. Both teams are on the field. NIU on the far sideline in the road white jerseys, white pants, black helmets with the black letters and numbers. UMass in the home black jerseys, black pants, black shirts, white letters, white numbers, white helmet as the captains come out to midfield. Quinn Erweiler, Diari Rogers, and Justin Lynch, the captains for tonight. Also Jelani Williams out there at midfield, who's obviously not playing. Our referee is Rich Edwards. Terry Bonadonna is also down on the 50, waiting for the coin toss.
I'll be your referee. I'm the one that's not going to cut them off while they're introducing you. But we have honorary captain with us, Major General Sean Collins. He's going to actually put the team captains. Please step forward. This is our head. This is our tail. Northern Illinois, you're the visiting team. You're going to call the toss. Heads is the call. Major General Collins.
Getting some of the ref mic.
It is heads. Okay. Northern Illinois has won the toss. The further option, the second.
NIU has won it. They'll defer to the second half, so we'll see that NIU defense on the field as we try to go on to Terry Bonadonna before kickoff. Terry, I know we're trying to work that RF, but just your thoughts before we get ready here.
It'll be interesting to see Jalen Macon in the starting quarterback position today. The weather is not, I don't think, will be a factor about how it's a little bit chilly out here, but the wind is not howling, so I don't think it's going to be a problem as far as the conditions are concerned to put the ball in the air. Still, I would expect both teams to really try to establish the ground game today, and particularly for NIU, we'll see how it works out.
Time now to the keys to the game, presented by Jersey Mike's. Mark Lindo.
Well, I'm going to piggyback on Terry just a bit, but here's my keys. 1, LOS, line of scrimmage. You got to get it done that way. 2, 200 is the magic number. NIU has to rush for 200 yards tonight to win the football game. And then my third magic number, my key, 21 points would definitely win this football game, in my humble opinion, because you have two teams that have been really struggling to find offense. Special teams might come into play in those 21 points tonight.
It's not a bad night now. I'm saying that here in the booth.
Yes.
With a little bit of heat as Terry Bonadonna's on the sidelines, but about 36 degrees, not much wind. Feels like 36, not too bad for football here tonight. It is UMass looks for their first win. NIU looks to get back in the scoring and get the win.
How about the uniforms tonight? Usually I know that's your call, but I'm going to comment on it. The Minutemen, totally black and white.
I love it.
And their numbers stand out immensely. And NIU, totally white and black, and their numbers stand out. It's a broadcaster's dream, but we got white jerseys, totally white uniforms for the Huskies, total black for the Minutemen, seeking their first win here tonight.
Not much of a crowd. How much would you say, Mark Lindo, in the stands right now?
Unless they're arriving late, they're going to have a hard time getting a few thousand in here.
Andrew Glass will kick it away right to left for NIU. Back deep to our left. Waiting is Jaquan Gibson. Huskies, Minutemen, we're underway. End over end kick. Gibson will catch it a yard back in the end zone, and he'll take the touchback there. So the Minutemen will start at their own 25-yard line, going left to right. We'll see. Number 8, A.J. Hairston, the redshirt freshman from Pompano Beach, Florida, comes in. You heard Coach Hammock talk about it. He's not thrown for a good percentage, under 50%, but he also can use his legs a little bit as well.
Yeah, he has 94 out of 194, only 48%. He's got 4 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. He is coming off a 12 out of 20 game about 10 days ago, and he has found trouble with consistency.
Rocco Griffin will be the starting running back for UMass. Play action. I'll give it off to Griffin. Try to go left. Oh, taken down. Nice tackle on the far side for NIU. Taylor Powell.
And Matt Jarowski was in there as well, but Powell, the first man to get there, as Minutemen trying to play a little bit of hurry up, and I don't know if that's usually their game.
2nd and 9. It's only a gain of 1. Harrison, play action again. Throws, middle of the field, caught on the slant. Past the 41-yard, taken down as Jaquan Gibson, but not before. Big gainer up to the 43-yard line. Move the chains for UMass. It's a gain of 18.
He had one-on-one slant coverage right there, and he just flat out beat Finley on the inside with leverage.
1st and 10 now for the Minutemen. Up to their own 43. Let's see a handoff. Angling right, not much there. A couple Huskies in on the tackle. Griffin with the carry. More than I thought. Almost 4 yards. Give them 3 officially. 2nd and 7 for UMass. First drive of the game.
Griffin running in between guard and tackle there. A little bit of zone read on the inside.
Harrison in the pistol on 2nd and 7. Minutemen at their own 46. Hand off again to Griffin. Right up the middle, not much there. NIU defense right there. Matrowski, Ingold in there. Good to see Ingold back. Hensley. Lance Ingold's been out with an injury. Good to see Ingold come back in. It'll be a 3rd and close to 6. Give them 7. 3rd and 7 for the Minutemen.
They have not struggled. They've been abysmal. Let's call it as 27% on third down conversions. They're only 36 out of 133. This one, the Huskies, will see if they bring pressure or not. They show a pressure.
3rd and 6 for UMass. Hairston, handoff, trying to go right. Not much there. How about Matrowski making the tackle on Hood? Hood not much, trying to go to his right. We'll bring up 4th and long for the UMass Minutemen.
Maturowski showed blitz, and he did indeed blitz. Came in the A gap right between guard and tackle. He made a really nice stop coming off a good game last week where he had 11 tackles last week, 6 solos. Makes a big 3rd down stop.
4th and 7 for UMass. Now, Keegan Andrews, the senior punter from Australia, will punt it away. He's standing at his own 32-yard line to our left. Back deep for NIU. To our right at their own 10 is D'Ari Rogers. So NIU's defense gets a stand early.
Andrews has 20 of them inside the 20.
It's blocked! It's blocked by NIU! The Huskies get in there. And the block, I believe, came from 57. Kamar Nelson of NIU to get in there. And the Huskies block it. It goes out of bounds on the far side. It'll be good field position for the Huskies.
Well, we just talked about in the open keys to the game. Would special teams be a factor? Huskies get some good push. Little left-handed kick. And once again, NIU gets a big special teams play.
Yeah, it's Nelson who gets in there. So NIU starts at their Minutemen 25-yard line. Great play by Nelson to get in there. It was a lefty punter, and Nelson just had enough reach to get the touch.
Trying to rugby punt it, couldn't get it off.
Jalen making the quarterback. Look at throw, does. Far side caught, not much there. As Ricky Taylor Jr. gets away from one tackler, but gets back to the line of scrimmage. Far numbers, just inside the 31-yard line. Check that, just inside the 26-yard line.
Ricky Taylor Jr. had 3 catches last week. His first 3 of his career, 69 yards. They tried to get him the ball out on the perimeter. They did, but Minutemen busted it up.
Of course, the ref mic not working. We got an injury for the Minutemen. It's on the far side.
Malcolm Green, I believe, number 1, is the one that's down.
That is correct.
Huskies really, really need, yeah, of course you want, but they need to take advantage of that block punt, that special teams. Told you 21 points. If they get 7 off that special teams, that would be huge. I like the first play to Macon right there, allowing him to make a quick pass, have a completion, but credit the Minuteman defense for busting up that split end screen, if you will.
Yeah, Kamar Nelson making a huge special teams play.
Nelson didn't just block that. He got all of it.
Green looks okay. Comes running to the near sidelines with no help. So it's 2nd and 11 for NIU. At UMass's 26-yard line to our left. Ball set the far right hash. No score. We played 3 minutes here in Amherst.
4-man front. 2 linebackers, 5 DBs.
2 receivers on the far side. In motion now is Rogers. Handoff, Telly Johnson Jr. going left. Trying to cut up at the near hash. Gets inside the 25. Not much there after that. He's taken down right in the middle of the MAC logo on the near side. Up to the 21-yard line. Be a gain of 5. 11:35 counting first quarter. No score. It'll be 3rd and 6 for NIU.
Telly Johnson Jr., number 1 in the MAC, averaging yards per carry, 5.8 coming in.
Macon. Handoff Johnson. Angling right. Not enough for the first down. Just gets into the 19-yard line. So NIU runs to the right. Not much of a hole for Telly Johnson Jr., so the field goal unit will come in for NIU, looking for the first 3 points of the game after a special teams play for NIU.
Right, Aiden Tweedy, right guard. Ross Legal, Luke Meadows really high on him on the right side, but not much on the outside zone for Telly Johnson to find a seam.
It'll be a 37-yard field goal. Ball set between the hashes, closer to the far right hash. Glass kicks it high, has enough distance, it's up, and it is good. Andrew Glass from 37 yards out gives NIU a 3-0 lead with 10:41 to play in this first quarter after a nice block of a punt for NIU. They'll take us to the media timeout. Huskies get on the board first. 3-0 Huskies. 10:41 to go. First quarter here in Massachusetts as you're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub, you get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian I was eating on the sidelines. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Husky fans, NIU men's and women's basketball season tickets are on sale now. Purchase your general admission or reserve seats today and be there for every minute of Husky Hoops action. Also enjoy the premium experience with courtside seats, private suites, and season passes for the Victory Pub. Get your tickets now at NIUHuskies.com or call 815-753-PACK and go Huskies!
Husky pride and sounding good in your ride. 94.9 WDKB.
Looking for auto, home, life, farm, or commercial insurance? Contact Manny Pena with American Family Insurance in Sycamore in Genoa. Let's protect what matters most to you. Call 815-895-3551 or email teampena@amfam.com today. Also, Curran Contracting, proudly serving the Midwest for 90 years with expertise in asphalt, road building, excavation, and site development. Curran Contracting, building tomorrow together. 10:41 to go here in Amherst, Massachusetts. McGurk Alumni Stadium. Huskies up 3-0. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth, Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines, and Tony Stripes, the producer, back in our network studios. So, Mark Lindo, UMass gets the first drive. Can't get anything going much. They're still in their side of the territory. They have to punt. You get Nelson with the block for NIU, and NIU gets some points.
Yes, they do. Andrew Glass now 8 of 11 on the year field goal kicking with a 37-yard field goal. Kamar Nelson with that plump block. Special teams playing a role. 10:41 to go. The Huskies were stopped. Only 3 plays, 6 yards, $1:36 of time, but lead 3-0. And Thomas Hammock in his press conference this week said last week was not the Husky way. It was not Husky standards. And he was talking about the physicality and emotion. And big job by the defense early on. Big job by special teams. Special teams gets the pump block. Special teams gets the field goal. Husky offense was not able to punch that in to the red zone and then ultimately score. But Huskies do indeed score first here on the road.
Huskies will kick it away. Up 3-0, right to left. And a nice night for football. Not much wind. Temperature sitting around 36 degrees. UMass in their first year back in the MAC. You get them for 1 year, and then we're off to the Mountain West. Maybe we come down over here, Amherst. Huskies have the 3-0 lead. Back deep again. For the Minutemen is Jaquan Gibson to our far left.
Keep it away from him.
Andrew Glass runs up with the right foot. High end over end. It's going to bounce about 5 yards in the end zone. Going to the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback for UMass. Mark Lindo, what'd you like when you saw a couple plays there for UMass's offense, what NIU's defense did?
Oh, I thought they were definitely owning the line of scrimmage, stopping the run. They gave up the one big pass play for 17 yards, where Finley gave him some inside leverage to their fine receiver. And a really good throw by Harrison, by the way, but I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball against NIU. They haven't run the ball effectively all year, and it's not against as strong as rush defense as NIU does indeed have.
1st and 10 for the Minutemen. Going left to right, their own 25. Ball set to near right hash. Hand off Griffin. Again, trying to go right up the gut. Nothing there. Stood up. Quinn Erweiler in there. Jacob Finley in there. Again, the Huskies defensive line just standing tall at the wall.
Oh, no doubt. Erweiler, 110 tackles coming in, averaging 12.2. He's on a pace for 146 tackles. That's absurd. He also has 8 double-digit tackles in 9 games. He's a tackle machine. Quinn Erweiler out of Batavia.
They give him a yard, 2nd and 9. Harrison looking to throw, has time, throws deep, near side, and incomplete. No flags. Jacob Finley on the coverage. They were trying to get it to Donnie Gray, grad student, trying to almost make a one-handed catch. Incomplete. Will bring up 3rd and 9 for UMass.
Donnie Gray out of New Haven, Connecticut. He's a Northwestern transfer, 11 career games there. 4-sport athlete in high school, so he got it done. 17 catches coming in. That one was a long ball.
3rd and long for UMass. 3rd and 9 at their own 26, going left to right. Hairston gets the snap. Pocket holes, throws, middle of field, incomplete. It was behind the intended receiver, Kenyon Macy. Good coverage again for NIU. Finley was in on that, incomplete. Fourth down, and UMass will have to punt again.
Well, you know what we want to do in the defense? You want to change the picture. What that means is show the quarterback that you're in one defense, and then change it to other. Huskies showed zone and then ended up in man-to-man coverage. I think that confused Hairston and forced a throw behind his intended receiver.
See if Nelson can get in again.
Would love it.
Andrews the punter. We got a flag. It's going to be a false start on the Minutemen.
False start. Offense, number 6. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
So that'll push UMass back even more. 10:05 to go. First quarter. Huskies lead 3-0. Ricky Taylor, 94 on this play for NIU. Andrews now waiting at his 7. Gets it away again, some pressure. Rogers is going to call for the fair catch. He'll make it at the 32-yard line. Give him the third. They're going to give him, all right, nice. 34-yard line, Diari Rogers. Huskies have their second drive when we come back from this immediate timeout. So good defense so far. It's a punt of 46 yards. See if NIU's offense can get some more points on the board with 9:59 to go. First quarter. Here in Amherst, it's NIU 3, Minutemen nothing. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Dear Friday, Toyota says let's put good times in gear with the Tundra, Tacoma, and 4Runner. Want some cool available features? We've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guy that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota trucks. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Northwestern medicine isn't just life-changing for our patients. It can be life-changing for you. Because a career with Northwestern medicine means you're part of a leading academic health system that offers more paths and opportunities for professional growth and development. Named to the National Honor Roll once again by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern medicine is relentless in the pursuit of better medicine. And our people make it possible. Become part of something better. Apply today at jobs.nm.org.
Your radio home for NIU football is 94.9 WDKB.
Hey, Husky fans, some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. You're in good hands with Allstate. Also, the Husky Sports Network is presented by the Constantino Law Firm, official law firm of NIU Athletics. 9:59 to go, first quarter. NIU up 3-0 here in Massachusetts, McWhirter Alumni Stadium. Huskies Minuteman, Andy Garcia. Mark Linder here in the booth. Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines. Tony Strikes back in our network studios. Mark, this is what we won from the defense. Get some stops. NIU got 3 points that first drive after the block punt from Kamar Nelson. And now NIU's got their second offensive drive. I just feel something's going to happen. Just feel you can get that big run going for NIU.
NIU wants to pop one right here. We know that Telly Johnson Jr. is very capable. What the Huskies have 3 touchdowns over 70 yards this year. They can be explosive. Thompson over on the boundary right now, so we're going to have a different running back in this football game. And you would expect to be Chavon Wright. We shall see as Huskies come out again under the direction of Jalen Macon, making his first career start anywhere. 6'5", 230-pound junior from Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Memphis hometown. Came in 4 out of 7 passing. That was all against Western Illinois last year in that early romp game where he had a 7-yard touchdown run.
So NIU starts the second drive. Be a handoff for Chavon Wright. Cutting up at the near left hash. Good gain on first down. Close to 5 up to the 39. Bring up 2nd and 5. NIU's going to go quickly. No huddle, as they always do, but they're going to try to go even more up-tempo. 9:40 and counting first quarter. Huskies up 3-0. Macon gets a snap. It's a QB run. Up the middle, past the 40. Stood up at the 41-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Huskies. You're going to see a lot of Jalen Macon running the ball today.
Yeah, they went 5. They went empty backfield, 3 by 2 on both sides of the field. Macon was the only guy in the backfield. A definite quarterback power right there. That's the extra man in the run game. He's big, strong, and athletic. He can push some people.
Rogers, one of the receivers on the far side, handoff, Chavon Wright. Going left again, breaks tackles up to the 43. Might be just short on this near side of the first side. It's real close. It's right at the marker. Chavon Wright trying to go left, broke one tackle. And they're going to say he's just short. It's less than a yard.
Less than a yard.
4th and inches.
Any kind of push you can get right now. Iziozo, number 40, in at tight end, moving from the interior to a tight end position. Huskies double tight end here.
Chavon Wright in the Wildcat. Waiting for the snap in the gun on 4th and less than a yard at their own 43, going right to left. Big play early here, and UMass wants a timeout.
Timeout. UMass. They're first of the half. 30 seconds.
We'll keep it here. 8:29 to go first quarter. 3-0 NIU, and there's head coach for UMass, Joe Harasimiak, who wanted to call for a timeout on this 4th and very short for NIU at their 43-yard line.
Husky gone double tight end. Devin Habermill, the freshman, true freshman, 6'1". He's been playing well about the last 3 weeks, getting more and more reps. Iziozo moves out. Again, Jake Applegate not here today, so the Huskies moved Ozo from his guard and tackle position, which have been playing both, to tight end this week to give them some depth there.
NIU has to get to the 44. It's probably about half ball short.
Any kind of forward movement, and they would have it. Any kind of forward movement.
Ball set the near left hash on this 4th and 1.
Elijah Porter in as well. I don't think he's going to get it. It's going to be Chavon Wright.
Chavon Wright in the Wildcat. Making a receiver on the far side. Habermill in motion to the right. Wright gets the snap. Goes right. He's got enough. Inside the 45 to the 46. First down, move the chains for NIU on a 4th down conversion for the Huskies.
They put Habermill on the left side tight end. Then he went into motion the right side. They utilized his block at the point of attack. Good patience that time by Chavon Wright to make sure that there was a surge in line of scrimmage by his offensive line.
1st and 10 for NIU at their own 46, going right to left. Ball set the near left hash. Handoff, Chavon Wright. England Wright gets to the outside, has some space. 45, 40, cuts up at the far numbers, inside the 35, down to the 33-yard line. Chavon Wright with a nice run. Close to 20 yards on the run. We got an injured Minuteman. It is Kendall Bournes down. How about the run for Chavon Wright? They're going to call officially 22 yards.
He took the last defensive back on the far side of the field with him about 2 or 3 yards. He got to the outside, squared his shoulders at the boundary, and he knows what to do with the football. Chavon Wright and Telly Johnson Jr., a nice 1-2 punch together this season.
UMass has given up almost 37 points per game. On the ground, they've given up 189. It's been a good start on the ground for NIU as Bournes is up, walking on his own to this near side. 1st and 10 for NIU at the Minutemen 32 to our left. 7:45 to go first quarter. Huskies up 3-0.
Yeah, Johnson and Wright have combined for 1,113 yards. So a nice compliment they have for each other. And we know that both of them can get a hot hand at any given time.
Ball set at the far right hash in this first down for NIU. Jalen Macon again got the start. He's in the pistol. Has Wright behind him. 2 receivers. Far side, one in the air. That's LaDon Bryant. It'll be play action. Macon rolling to his left. Throwing on the run to the near side. Incomplete. It's a one-hopper to LaDon Bryant on the near side. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 for NIU. Clock stops at 7:25 to go in this first quarter. 3-0 NIU.
You know, familiarize fans more with Jalen Macon. We mentioned where he was from, where he came from. The interesting thing is, and you and I saw it in the spring, I really liked him in the spring. He had a tremendous spring, went into the summer camp, and then he hurt his hand the very first day that the quarterbacks took any contact. He missed the entire rest of camp, just now getting back into full shape.
That UMass is 32. They throw to the far side, caught Ricky Taylor Jr. up close to the 25-yard line. Going to give him a gain of 6 at the 26. 3rd and 4 for NIU. Clock continues to run at 7:09 to go first quarter.
Huskies 31% on 3rd down of the year. They need to be more efficient than that. Part of that was, check this out, Andy. They were 2 out of 16 last week. Thomas Hammock lamented that. You just cannot win football games being a 2 out of 16. You got to stay on the field. A chance to do it here. Manageable 3rd down situation.
Gary Rogers, one of the receivers on the near side. And Macon's to be a QB run. Far side's got the first down and more. He goes out of bounds close to the 15-yard line. Just took a little hesitation. Again, designated play for Macon to go right. Able to get to the outside, far side, move the chains. Huskies inside the red zone of UMass.
Pierce Opong with the block at the point of attack. You'll cue that one up. You'll see that on highlights when you watch film, team, because Pierce Opong was the big block in that sequence.
At the Minutemen 16, Macon, handoff Telly Johnson Jr. trying to go right, taken down from behind. Great play by Chambry Jackson to make the play. Jackson, the defensive tackle, came from behind to take down Telly Johnson Jr. No gain. 2nd and 10 for NIU, trying to add to this 3-0 lead.
Abithio Curry, who's playing better and better in the offensive line scheme, had a little bit of a limp as he came off the pile right there, but he's back in and ready to go.
Wright and Telly Johnson, both the running backs in the backfield with Macon. Gets the snap. Play action. Macon rolling to his right. Now she's going to run. Gets inside the 15. Cuts up inside the 10. Down to the 5 at the far numbers. Now it's just a rugby push at the 5. They're going to blow the whistle at the 5. But how about Jalen Macon? Looked like he was going out of bounds, then cut back in. A gain of 11. 1st and goal for NIU.
Put that right foot in the dirt and cut it back against the grain. A really big run in regards to his balance and his vision and his ability to move forward north and south.
1st and goal for NIU at the 5-yard line of UMass to our left. And
the ruling on the field is a first down. The previous play is under further review.
I think they're going to see if Jalen Macon may have stepped out of bounds on that far side.
Well, he showed some strength and athleticism right there. He's a big quarterback at 6'5". He's strong. He's athletic. Born in Memphis, Tennessee, went to Arkansas Pine Bluff, found his way to Northern Illinois, and you and I have got to know him a little bit. Really nice young man, fun on the sideline to talk with.
We've got a monitor here. It would be enough for the first down. It looked like he might have stepped out maybe at the 8-yard line mark. We have a replay here with his right foot. Again, it would be first down for NIU no matter what. We'll see where this is marked as the review is being taken place right here. 5:13 to go, first quarter. NIU up 3-0.
Huskies in the red zone this year, 11 out of 16, 69%. That's okay, but they're only 38%, 7 touchdowns in the red zone this year. You have to be more efficient than that. When you get in the red zone, you need to get 7, and they're moving it back, not 3.
Looks like they're going back to the 13-yard line. Far right hash. 5:13 to go, first quarter. If you're just joining us here in Amherst, Massachusetts, McGuirk Alumni Stadium. Huskies up 3-0.
The runner achieved the line to gain, but he stepped out of bounds at the 13-yard line. The ball will be placed at the 13-yard line, first down.
All right. See what NIU can do. See if they can get 7, as Mark talked about.
Huskies with 61 rush yards already. Remember, my magic number was 200 for the football game.
Macon has also thrown it 3 times, 2 of 3 for 6 yards. Huskies huddle up. They're at the Minuteman 13-yard line to our left. Ball set far right hash. 3-0 Huskies. 5:05 to go and counting in this first quarter. Macon in the gun. QB run. Going right. Tries to get to the edge outside. 5. End zone. Jalen Macon. Touchdown. Huskies. Making something happen on the far side. Jalen Macon from 13 yards out. And the Huskies lead 9-0.
And we talk about blocking. There it was. That time was Javon Wright with a key block at the point of attack, picking up his quarterback. And Jalen making something happen, as you mentioned, has been a running force in this football game. Thomas Hammock said you get the extra man, he has to be accounted for. They have not accounted for Macon early on in this game.
Andrew Glass in for the PAT to our left. I'm just glad to say touchdown Huskies.
Oh, that sounded so good.
Finish off a drive. 4:53 to go, first quarter. Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good. There's a flag. It's going to be offsides on UMass. Rich Edwards is our referee. I think NIU will take this on the kickoff, but we'll see. talking to Thomas Hammock on the far side.
Offside. Defense. Number 3, that penalty is declined. The try is good.
So, they'll take us to a timeout about how to NIU with the touchdown. Husky fans, for every Husky touchdown this season, Brian Bemis Toyota of DeKalb will donate $100 to the DeKalb Education Fund, benefiting students in District 428. When the Huskies score, so do local students. Go Huskies, and thank you, Brian Bemis Toyota of DeKalb. A 13-yard touchdown run from Jalen Macon. 4:53 to go, first quarter here in Massachusetts. It's now the Huskies 10, Minutemen nothing. You're listening to NIU Football on the Constantino Law Firm, Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
You work hard to keep your car running and your home safe, so it only makes sense to keep them protected with a company that has your interest at the heart of what they do. That's why turning to Country Financial for your car and home insurance is an easy choice. Country Financial has been providing insurance and protecting families like yours for 100 years. That's the kind of stability you can trust. Our dedicated reps live and work in your communities and are ready to connect you to get you the insurance that fits your needs. Get more from your car and home insurance at countryfinancial.com.
Good morning, NIU sports fans. David with Brothers Country Supply. We are proud to sponsor NIU sports and supplying all of your animal needs. Stop in and check out Open Farm Pet Food. Open Farm is the official dog food for our awesome mascot mission. Open Farm is one of the most ethically sourced and humanely raised pet foods. No matter what your preference is, kibble, canned, treat, freeze-dried, frozen, Open Farm has it for you. Come into any Brothers Country Supply location. Save big on Open Farm dog and cat food. That's Brothers Country Supply in DeKalb, Ottawa, Morris, Oswego, and Plano. A proud sponsor of all NIU athletics, making a pet's quality of life better every day.
NIU football lives here. 94.9 WDKB.
Gear up, game on, and give it up for your Huskies every time you pay with your free NIU Visa debit card, only with free checking from FMBO, a proud bank partner of NIU Athletics. Bring it! Get yours today at fmbo.com/Huskies, member FDIC. Back here in Amherst, 4:53 to go, first quarter. Huskies lead 10-0. Mark Lindo, Andy Garcia here in the booth. Back in our studios, the birthday boy Tony Strikes. Down to the sidelines, Terry Bonadonna. 10 points in this first quarter. So good.
Yeah, great start for the Huskies offensively. A really nice drive led by Jalen Macon, but really today's game started on the defensive end. This group is fired up for Rob Harley right now, and for good reason. They got off to a fantastic start on the first two drives, and that was after last week when they did not play their best football, giving up 35 points to Toledo, and of course the 7 points allowed on special teams as well. How about that for a turnaround from week to week? Last week, first play of the game was a kickoff return for a touchdown. This time, first drive of the game, a blocked punt. So the special teams has come a long way in just 7 days. And, of course, you guys know very well in football, one turn often leads to another. All three phases playing well right now.
That's complimentary football, as every coach likes it to be. Huskies went 11 plays, 66 yards, had a 5:06 after the defense that Terry just mentioned created a 3-and-out. Jalen Macon, his first touchdown of the year. He had one running against Western Illinois last year from 13 yards out. Huskies lead 10-0, and it only scored 33 total points in first quarters coming in. So that 10 points in the first quarter is big time start for NIU.
Fast will kick it again right to left. Huskies in the road white jerseys, white pants, black helmets, high end over end. Be caught at the goal line. It comes back out. They are going to get the touchback, though. Well, that was a little dicey that time for UMass. It'll be at their own 25 as Jawan Price, a grad transfer running back, was at the goal line. They're going to talk about this. It bounced in the end zone, then came out of the end zone. It was touched.
And then he took it back into the end zone, which
That's weird.
I don't think you can't do that.
Moving on the field as the player touched the ball, went into the end zone, possessed the ball in the end zone, put it down. It will be a touchback.
Oh, wow. That's a break for UMass right there.
Thomas Hammock doesn't understand it. I thought he took the ball back in the end zone.
So UMass will have it. First and 10 from their own 25, going left to right. 4:53 to go, first quarter. Huskies up 10-0 here in Amherst.
Rob Harley's defense has been good, coordinating his 59th game as a defensive coordinator out of York High School.
Harrison in the gun, play action. Rolling to his right, under pressure, throws near side, caught by the tight end, Jax Markovich, a freshman from Scottsdale, Arizona. Made a one-handed catch. There was pressure coming from NIU.
Fredo with a nice tackle one-on-one as he had in the linebacker position. He had responsibility for the tight end.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Up to the 29 is UMass, going left to right. They're down 10-0. Hairston in the gun. Gray in motion. Jet sweep to the far side. Cuts up to the 30, 35. Up to the 37-yard line on the jet sweep for Donnie Gray going to the far side. Move the chains for UMass. It's a gain of 16.
Roderick Rindeman at one of the safe positions for NIU now. Huskies a little bit thin back there.
3 receivers for UMass, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near. 1st and 10 from their own 37. Going to be a jet sweep this time to the near side. Gibson trying to get to the edge. Cannot. Nice tackle from Jasper Beeler. And only a gain of 1 on the play.
Beeler, his 29th assisted or 27th unassisted tackle. He went sideline to sideline, showing great speed right there. Big time play.
I'm going to say no gain. Officially 2nd and 10 for UMass at their own 37. Down 10-0 here in this first quarter. Harrison with a couple fake claps, then gets the snap. Play action. Under pressure. Rolls to his left. Looking to throw downfield. Does. Throws too high on the run. They were trying to get it to the far side to Shaquan Gibson. Incomplete. Bring up 3rd and 10 for UMass. And good pressure again coming from the Husky defensive line.
Huskies did a good job in zone coverage right there. Everybody covering their own area. Nothing for Harrison to find any kind of opening in. Husky defense strung out that play. Gibson, 5'11" out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, averages 6 catches a game. He's their go-to guy.
UMass 3rd and 10. Ball set at the near right hash. Receiver in motion to the near side. Harrison gets a snap. Has time to throw. Throws, middle of the field. That's caught. Receiver on the far side breaks a tackle. 40, 45, 50, 45, and then goes out of bounds. That's Brandon Hood. A little screen outside the backfield. Breaks 1 tackle. It's got a big gainer as they get inside Husky territory. Move the chains for UMass. They're down 10-0 under 3 minutes to play, but they're driving.
Taylor Powell is a guy that had a chance to make a play. The individual one-on-one matchups didn't finish it in this. They moved the sticks.
They'll mark him out at the 42 of NIU. 1st and 10. Ball set at the far left hash. Harrison again waiting for the snap. Gibson in motion. It'd be again a jet sweep. He's looking to throw. He's going to throw back to the quarterback. It's Harrison caught, but he's taken down quickly inside the 40-yard line. Nice play on the far side from Jacob Finley. He saw that play coming. Close to a 5-yard gain, but NIU was ready for that trick play as Gibson throws it back to Harrison on the far side.
Well, you talk about Finley, that's all about, we always talk about defenders keeping their eyes because he did not go with the flow. He stayed right where he was supposed to be, read that play well.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for UMass at Husky 37. And it's a run. Break and tackles inside the 30. First down for UMass down to the 29-yard line. On the run from UMass, it was Brandon Rose, the quarterback, in on the play.
Yeah, he came in. We didn't think he was going to play tonight. He came in 36 out of 62 on the season, starting earlier in the year. This is his first game back in a while.
And Rose is going to stay in there. Receiver in motion, now setting up shop to the right of the line. 1st and 10. Hand off Hood. Trying to go to this near side. Try to cut up a near hash. Not much there. Erweiler, Maturowski there. Hood gets to the 30. May have lost a half a yard.
Erweiler is just a flat-out wall. Oh, my goodness, you could feel that hit from up here as he just turned it back outside. And then Maturowski, his buddy, those two combined for an awful lot of tackles, about 18 a game, finish things up. Huskies don't want to get scored on this drive. I'm going to tell you, defense going to dig in.
It's a TFL for those guys. 2nd and 11. Hand off Hood. Right up the middle. Cuts up inside the 25. Down to the 24-yard line. Bring up 3rd down for UMass. Final seconds of this first quarter. 46-45. 43 seconds. One more play, hopefully, in this first quarter. NIU up 10-0. UMass, though, down to the Husky 24-yard line to our right.
Interesting that we're seeing Rose tonight. If he's healthy, he might be there the rest of the game.
3rd and 5. Rose looks over to the near sidelines of UMass. Still 10 seconds on the play clock.
Transfer out of Utah, the Utah Utes.
Rose gets a snap. He's running to the left, trying to get to the first down marker. He's short. He gets to the 31. He's tripped up. So bring up 4th and 2, and that should be the last play of the first quarter. There is an injured Minuteman on the field. They're going to let the clock run before they...
This is the end of the first quarter.
Brock Taylor, the right guard for UMass, is down, but we'll move to the second quarter. So far, so good for NIU. Little special teams. The defense has been good, and the offensive score. We move to the second quarter here in McGuirk Alumni Stadium here in Amherst, Massachusetts. The score, Huskies 10, Minutemen nothing. As you're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
In a world of long wait times, lowered expectations, and increased frustration, the Constantino Law Firm, LLC, remains a fully staffed, full-service law firm serving individuals and small businesses in Northern Illinois. We are committed to the traditional values of service and respect for our clients. We have over 60 years of experience and focus on real estate, civil, criminal, family law, estate planning, probate, DCFS defense, and personal injury matters. We have 3 locations, and we actually answer the phone. Call 815-758-4441 or online at ConstantinoLaw.net.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance agents can help protect your future dreams, like turning your home into an oasis. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Agent Manny Pena, located in Sycamore and Genoa at 815-895-3551 or email teampena@amfam.com.
The flagship station for NIU Husky football is 94.9 WDKB.
Come out to Fatty's Pub and Grill on Thanksgiving Eve, Wednesday, November 26th for Fatty's annual Tip a Firefighter. Cal firefighters will be guest serving from 6 to 9 p.m. with all tips during the event going to the MDA Fill the Boot campaign. Rare bourbon raffle, a wine poll, plus live music. Backcountry roads from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come help the Huskies and the Cal firefighters support a great cause. For more information, go to fattyspub.com. Also, from dream weddings to high energy corporate events, Energy Music brings the music, the vibe, the party. Book now at energymusicdjs.com or call 815-793-9426. Let's make your event legendary as we move to the second quarter here in McGuirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies lead 10-0. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth. Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines. Tony Strikes is our producer back in the network today. So come out to start the second quarter. Huskies up by 10. It'll be 4th and 2 for UMass. They're at the Husky 21-yard line to our left. Mark Lindo, your thoughts on those first 15 minutes?
I think NIU came out and planted a seed that they are going to play a very physical brand of football tonight. They got that 3-and-out on set drive number 2. You know, a game within the game. We talked about the big play that wasn't made. Taylor Powell had a chance to get the Husky defense off the field and not to, individualize him, but he didn't make the stop. Then the drive stays alive for the Minutemen, who got a little bit of emotional lift when Brandon Rose, their quarterback from earlier in the season, has not played in a while. He comes in and picks them up. You can tell they got a little bit more giddy up in their step right now.
And they're going to go for it. There's no surprise here. 4th and 2. They got nothing to lose, Mark.
Yeah, they do not. And, they know that they're going to need a touchdown sometime in this football game, actually a couple. And we'll see.
It's A.J. Harrison, the quarterback, coming back in.
More of a runner, you would think, although Rose did run, one time effectively already.
4th and 2.
Total yards, 76 yards for UMass, 72 for NIU in the first quarter. The Huskies had 66 yards rushing. That's a good number right there.
UMass at the Husky 21-yard line to our left. Ball set the near left hash on 4th and 2. Harrison under center. Fakes the handoff. Under pressure throws. Far side incomplete. He had an open receiver. Markovich was there on a play action. The pressure was coming, but Markovich had a couple steps on the defender. The pass just too far. Incomplete. And UMass turns it over. There is an injured Husky.
Let's talk about Markovich. He was a touchdown waiting to happen right there. Ball just too tall. Markovich lined up at the right tight end. Play action pass. He hit his block and then just released wide open. He was had about 3 or 4 yards separation, but Harrison just couldn't finish the deal.
It's Roy Williams who's injured. He's hobbling to the far sideline. Thomas Hammond came out quickly to check on Williams. We'll keep an eye on that. Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines, but NIU does get the stop. They have it their own 21, going left to right, up by 10, 4 seconds into the second quarter.
You know what's interesting about that? If Rose is healthy, why wouldn't you put him under center, him throw the football? I mean, that they have a reason. They know their personnel better than I do.
The play was
wide open. You can't say, oh, they just should have. He was wide open. That should have been a touchdown.
First and 10 for NIU, up by 10. Hand off to Chavon Wright. Near right hash, gets past the 25, up to the 26, gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for NIU. 14:42 and counting in this second quarter. Huskies up by 10.
Chavon Wright, as we speak, has 5,475 yards, counting that one. That's a heck of a career he's had running the football.
Bacon, play action, rolls to his right, looking to run. He just puts his head down. Trying just as much as he can on this near side numbers. Up to the 29-yard line. Gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 3 for NIU. They're up by 10. Try to keep this drive alive. After the Huskies just got to stop on 4th down.
Huskies have 12 running plays already. I thought 40 would be a magic number for them tonight. They move the 6 here. They're going to get some more running plays on this drive.
Officially 3rd and 2. Huskies at their own 29. Macon, again, just a QB power. Trying to angle left, trying to get to the first down marker is going to be just short. He got to the 30, needed a 31, so bring up 4th down again for NIU.
Well, that's a play Macon, quite honestly. At 6'5", he needs to have a little bit lower pad level. He stood up and allowed the defense to move him back.
And substitutions for NIU. They'll bring in more of a heavy package.
They got total heavy right now.
NIU's going to go for it on 4th down.
Iziozo in again as a tight end.
It's Chavon Wright again in the Wildcat. He's in the pistol. He's got Elijah Porter behind him on this 4th and 1, right? We got a flag on the play, and it looks like he got the first down. He did. He got to the marker, but there's flags here. Right, a little hesitation again, angling to this near side. See what the flag is. I do think he did get enough for the first. UMass head coach Joe Harasimiak.
He's halfway on the field. Huskies keeping their offense out there. I know that.
Officials talking right between the hashes at the 30-yard line to our left. 13:06 to go, second quarter. Huskies up 10-0 here in Amherst, Massachusetts.
Malcor out there. May his 29 consecutive starts. Evan Malcor, Mr. Steady at left tackle.
Officials still talking this over.
Huskies have their offense in the field, and the Minutemen brought some defensive substitutions. From this point, it appears NIU is going to keep the football. Where, we don't know.
Neither team has given a signal. Here's Rich Edwards.
The offense substituted on the previous play, and the defense did not get an opportunity to match. We will replay 4th down.
All right. So we'll redo it.
You know, in that case, so when the offense subs, the official's supposed to stand over the ball and allow the defense to sub. If they didn't do that, you play on.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's an official.
That's an officiating mechanic, if that's the way it happened.
So now it's 4th and 1. Justin Lynch under center. He's just going to try to push the pile forward, and does just enough. Pushing it to the left, just right behind the left guard, and NIU has enough for the first down.
Nice movement by Abithiar Curry on the left side, and Malcor, the previously mentioned Huskies did that last week. I really like the fact they utilize Justin Lynch's ability to make that quarterback sneak. Nothing fancy, not trying to outguess somebody, outsmart somebody, just good old smash of football.
So it's 1st and 10 for NIU. Up to their own 31, going left to right, up by 10. Handoff, Telly Johnson Jr. trying to go left, not much there. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2, just angling left to the far side, just outside the far left hash, gets taken down. 2nd and 8 for the Huskies, 12-15 and counting in the second quarter. 10-0 NIU, our final road game of the season.
Kelly Johnson Jr. the sideline with a little bit of a limp coming off the field. Chamar Wright checks in. Elijah Porter checks in.
3 receivers for NIU to the near side. Macon again in the gun. Play action. Macon looking to throw. Does. And he got wide open Elijah Porter. Middle of the field. 25-20. No one's going to catch him. Elijah Porter to the house. Husky touchdown. 16-0. NIU. 11:42 to go in the second quarter. We got a flag late on the celebration, but the Huskies extend the lead.
Great job with a play action pass right there. And I'll tell you what Jalen Macon did well. Everybody talks about somebody having a great throwing arm. He knew Porter was wide open. He just lofted it to him off that play action for the long touchdown. NIU with another explosive play.
What a run after the play from Porter.
There is no foul on the play for unsportsmanlike conduct.
They picked it up.
A little bit of celebration. Never hurt anybody, right?
I think it's 67 yards.
I had it
is
66.
67.
Okay, that's why I didn't say anything at
Macon
first.
finds Porter wide open. Porter takes it to the house. 16-0 Huskies.
And you got to give Macon credit. Remember, they just missed a touchdown with a wide open receiver, and NIU had a wide open receiver, and Macon hit him.
Andrew Glass will try the PAT to our right. How about the offense for NIU? 17 points hopefully here. Early in this second quarter. Kick up. The kick is good. Husky fans, for every Husky touchdown this season, Brian Bemis Toyota of DeKalb will donate $100 to the DeKalb Education Fund, benefiting students in District 428. When the Huskies score, so do local students. Go Huskies, and thank you, Brian Bemis Toyota of DeKalb. It's Macon finding Porter, 67-yard touchdown, and with the PAT, the Huskies lead 17-0 with 11:42 to go in the second quarter. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Dear Friday, Toyota says let's put good times in gear with the Tundra, Tacoma, and 4Runner. Want some cool available features? We've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota trucks. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Being game day ready means bringing the diehard passion. All in, all the time. And now you can show your Husky pride everywhere you go with the NIU Visa debit card. Free with FMBO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your NIU Huskies every time you pay. The NIU Visa debit card, only at FMBO. Proud bank partner of NIU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fmbo.com/Huskies. Member FDIC.
Husky pride and sounding good in your ride. 94.9 WDKB.
Toyota has more all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles than any other brand. Find your perfect ride. You'll shine bright day or night. Toyota, let's go places. Back here in UMASS, Amherst, Massachusetts. 11:42 to go. Second quarter. NIU up 17-0 over the Minutemen. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo, Terry Bonadonna here. Tony Strikes back in our network studios. And how about that drive for NIU? After UMass can't convert on fourth down, NIU comes back quickly.
How sweet it was. 67 yards. Jalen Macon, his first touchdown pass as a Husky to Elijah Porter. 67 yards. Porter's first touchdown. He came in as the third down back there when Kelly Johnson went off. 11:42 to go. The Huskies have gone 6 plays, 79 yards, 3:14. They had the football. Remember the fourth down conversion. Quarterback sneak by Justin Lynch from their own 32-yard line. They converted that, and NIU comes into this football game averaging on the year just 12.2 points per game. They have 17 already. That's just nuts.
Huskies, after the UMass miscue, can't get the touchdown. Elijah Porter wide open. Strolls into the end zone. Huskies up by 17 as Glass will kick it left to right. Huskies in the road, white jerseys, white pants, black helmets, black letters and numbers. UMass in the home blacks, all black. Black shirts, black pants, white helmets. Glass again kicks it high, end over end. The fair catch made for on the far side by the Minutemen. So UMass will start their own 25, going right to left. Down by 17 with 11:42 to go here in this first half.
That's predetermined that he was going to fair catch that, but he caught that ball moving with forward momentum at he was about the 8-yard line. He caught it about the 12. And you got to believe you're going to get up to 25 there. I don't know. Analytics tell you what you're supposed to do, but you get a chance to make a big play, especially when your offense has been so tough to score all year long.
Brandon Rose, the quarterback, looks to throw under pressure, rolls to his right, looking for something down the field, and throws, and it's deflected away. Incomplete. Beeler either deflected away. The intended receiver was Donnie Gray. Good coverage. Also on that far side, good to see Dante Harrison in on that play. I think Harrison deflected that.
He did. He got his right hand out on the out pattern. Good job by Rose extending that play for NIU. The big rush was by Jayshon Thomas, the defensive end, but he kind of overran the play, if you will.
Yeah.
Rose took advantage.
Good play from Harrison on 2nd and 10. Rose throws quickly. Gibson near side at the numbers, up to the 30, up to the 31-yard line. Be a gain of 6, bring up 3rd and 4 for the Minutemen. 11:25 and counting, second quarter. Huskies up 17-0.
Finley gave a little bit of a cushion right there, and that's okay. Muhammad Jameh came in from the safety position, read things well. They had 2 blockers out in front. Finley, with that cushion, blew up the blocking scheme, and Jameh came in to make the stop. Huskies 2 safeties right now on this 3rd down play.
3rd and 4 for the Minutemen at their own 31. Going right to left, ball set near left hash. Rose gets the snap, throws, near side caught, up to the 40-yard line, the near numbers. Catch made by Donnie Gray. Taken down by Matrowski and Finley, but UMass moves the chains.
Donnie Gray just had 1 catch last week, but he's been targeted, 3 or 4 times already today. That was just a quick hitch route if you were coming back to the sticks.
1st and 10. Rose looking to throw again. Does. Again to this near side Gray on the little screen. Gets up to the 45. Then thrown back by Muhammad Jameh of NIU. Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for UMass. 10:20 and counting second quarter. Huskies up by 17.
Just body language. You can see Rose, how confident he looks. He looks like he belongs. The team rallying around him just a bit. They look much more at ease offensively.
Elijah Faulkner, the back to the left of Rose in the gun now. Rose will look to the near side, see if they want to change the play.
Ivan Davis comes in at defensive end, trying to get a little bit of fresh rush on here.
2nd and 5 for the Minutemen. Rose gets a snap. Play action. Has time. Looking to throw. Does. Near side. Incomplete. Went to the hands of the receiver on the near side. That's Dallas Elliott. Incomplete. Will bring up 3rd and 5 for the Minutemen.
Dallas Elliott, just a little out route of his own, and that ball will hit him on the hands a little bit high, but that's a ball that a good receiver will look at and say, I should have brought that one in.
So 3rd and 5. Clock stopped at 9:47 to go second quarter. Huskies up 17-0.
Amari Washington in for NIU.
Rose in the gun on 3rd and 5. Ball set near left hash. Rose gets the snap, has time. Now pressure comes. He throws near side. That's caught. Inside Husky territory down to the 47-yard line is the tight end Max Dowling. Taken down on the near side by Finley and Matrowski. But again, the Minutemen move the chains. It's a gain of 8.
Dowling out of Buffalo, New York. Pretty local from here. 23 catches last year, 15 this year, so they can use their tight end. He had a 77-yard catch earlier on, so a tight end that can go the distance.
UMass up to the Husky 47-yard line, going right to left. Ball set near left hash. Rose gets the snap. Again, has time. Throws deep. Near side. Incomplete. The flag is thrown. It will be on Jacob Finley. And the intended receiver on this near side is getting up slowly, and that was Donnie Gray.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 3. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
Jacob Finley, obviously, he's had a really good career for NIU. But he's had about 3 or 4 PIs this year, if not more. He's much out of sync right now. He can't believe he got that penalty. He thought it was clean.
There's an injured Minuteman on the field at the UMass 48 to our right. 9:07 to go, second quarter. Huskies lead 17-0 as they take a look at the injured player. I did not get a number. That looked like good coverage as we have a replay on our monitor here. Even Finley kind of looked over him
I made a play.
He got thrown the flag. And the injured player for UMass is Benjamin Roy Jr. He's the center, fifth-year senior from Las Vegas, transferred from UCLA.
Donnie Grady, intended receiver, one-on-one with Finley right there.
So with the flag, UMass will be at the Husky 32-yard line to our left. 17-0 NIU, 9:07 to go, second quarter. Here in Amherst, Massachusetts. You don't say the H.
No, the H is quiet. We've heard that.
Now, Terry Bonadonna would tell you that we're in Hadley.
We're in Hadley, Massachusetts.
The stadium is in Hadley, but the campus is in Amherst. We'll let Terry talk about it later.
Justin Robinson, defensive line coach, and Travis Moore, defensive end coach. They have kept us busy checking out who's in the football game, bringing in, rolling over fresh personnel all night long, trying to get a pass rush on Rose, who the team looks different with him in the football game.
Hand off to Faulkner, trying to cut up at the far right hash. Tackle made by Quinn Erweiler. No surprise there. It's a gain of 1.
Boy, Erweiler put his helmet right in his midsection, and there was no yards after contact there. Not when you meet the mighty Quinn. I like to call him Quinn Urlacher, the way he makes tackles.
I think that's his 7th tackle so far tonight. On 2nd and 9 from the Husky 31. Rose, pressure coming, throws, near side, incomplete. Pressure came from NIU's Ja'Shawn Thomas. Again, he's been active tonight, incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd and 9 for UMass at the Husky 31. 17-0 NIU. 8:34 to go before the half.
Good job. Ja'Shawn Thomas came from the outside. Deshaun Dixon from the inside. Good 1-2 collapse on the quarterback who threw that ball to the ground. Not a chance on that particular play. Not enough time.
Brandon Rose gets set for 3rd and 9. Hood in motion to the near side, the running back for the Minutemen. 2 receivers to the far side. Rose looks over the defense. Gets the snap. Has time. Throws deep. Near side. Incomplete. It would have been a tough catch. Hood was the intended receiver. Back on coverage. Quinn Erweiler. He's trying to go one-on-one with Hood. Incomplete. Bring up 4th and 9 for the Minutemen.
Tough matchup for Quinn Erweiler, but you know what? He was ready for that matchup, step for step, with a guy out of the backfield.
So now UMass will try a 50-yarder from Derek Morris, who kicked a program record 55-yarder versus Akron last week. Ball set at far right hash.
He's 9 out of 12. He can do it from this distance.
From 50, snap, hold, kick is up. It's got the distance. No good. Wide right. So NIU maintains the shutout with 8:22 to go in this second quarter. And we've got the timeout. Again, that Husky defense holds. See if NIU can come back, get a little bit more scoring here.
You're getting greedy.
Oh, I am a little bit, but I'll take it. 8:22 to go. Second quarter here in UMass. It's 17-0 Huskies over the Minutemen. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm. Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub? You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th string quarterback and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian I was eating on the sidelines. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Northwestern medicine isn't just life-changing for our patients. It can be life-changing for you. Because a career with Northwestern medicine means you're part of a leading academic health system that offers more paths and opportunities for professional growth and development. Named to the National Honor Roll once again by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern medicine is relentless in the pursuit of better medicine. And our people make it possible. Become part of something better. Apply today at jobs.nm.org.
Your radio home for NIU football is 94.9 WDKB.
Jersey Mike's uses only the highest quality of meat, sliced right in front of you, piled high with the freshest toppings. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. 8:22 to go, second quarter here in Massachusetts. Huskies lead 17-0 over the Minutemen out of a missed field goal from 50 yards out. From UMass, Huskies get it back. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth. Down to the sidelines, Terry Bonadonna. How about this 17-point lead for NIU?
Yeah, the Huskies are hot. Back-to-back touchdowns on their last two possessions, and they're not content right there. After that last drive, Jalen Macon just walked over to the offensive line. He propped up every one of those guys as a running quarterback. He knows how valuable their contributions have been to today's game, but he said, hey, we're not done. We are not letting up. Keep the foot on the gas pedal going forward. He should have a little bit of help. Looks like Telly Johnson, who left limping off the field on the last drive, appears to be about ready to go. He's been running sprints down the sideline. Not as good outlook right now for Roy Williams, who also left during that last drive. He just came out of the medical tent, still in his helmet, not taken back to the locker room yet, but he does not look very comfortable on the sideline right now.
Good job, Terry, in regards to Jalen Macon saying we're not done yet. If you remember, probably one of the keys, what I think, of NIU the whole year was, remember that great start at home against Miami, 14-0, boom, boom. And then the Huskies didn't score again. So you have to use the momentum and keep the momentum when you have it.
Huskies start their own 32. Jet sweep to Thierry Rogers. Near side, cuts up near numbers. Breaks a couple tackles up to the 40-yard line on this near side. Be close to a gain of 8. Good to see Thierry Rogers get in the act here.
Thierry Rogers has not caught a pass tonight. He comes in catching a ball in 29 consecutive games. So he wants to keep that streak alive, but Huskies have not used that jet sweep as much this year. I like seeing that speed in space right there.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2 for NIU at their own 40, going left to right, up by 17. Macon gives off Chavon Wright, open hole, past midfield, down to the 47-yard line, right in the middle of the UMass logo, past midfield. Nice run for Chavon Wright. Run of 13. Move the chains for the Huskies.
Huge hole on the left side. Thank you very much. Abithiar Curry, AC, if you will, and Evan Malcor. Chavon Wright with his vision. Hit that hole, a kaboom, 13.
At the UMass 46, it's Macon. QB power, trying to go left up to the 43-yard line. We'll give him 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for NIU. 7:19 counting. First half, Huskies up 17-0.
And a little bit of giddy up in their step right now. Offensive line and running game symmetry in sync with each other.
3 receivers to the near side. 1 to the far. Hand off right. Going left, cuts up between the hashes. Inside the 40, down to the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 for NIU.
NIU, Chavon Wright, so patient. A lot of times you want to, boom, hit that hole as quickly as you can. Sometime, if the hole's not there, especially in a zone blocking scheme, you got to wait for it to open, and then boom, then attack.
Telly Johnson Jr. back in, Macon in the pistol. 3rd and 3. Hand off Johnson again, right up the gut. Close to the first down marker. He's going to be a yard short to the 42-yard line. Be 4th and 1 for NIU. Clock continues to run. 6:20, 6:19 to go. Second quarter. Huskies up 17-0. And you know NIU's going for it. Elijah Porter back in. He has a 67-yard touchdown reception.
Is that all? 67?
6-7.
Wide open on that 6-7 touchdown.
When Mark Lindo's doing the 6-7, you know you're in problem. 4th and 1. Macon keeps it. Angles right. He's got the first down and more. Cuts up near numbers down to the 30. Nice run. Gain of 7, maybe 8 for Jalen Macon as he faked the handoff, ran to this right, moved the chains for NIU. They convert again on 4th down.
Yeah, I don't think that was a read option. I think that was a set, fake and then take it himself. Defensive end crashed down on the NIU running back, Chavon Wright, and then he's pulled it back to Macon, hit it about the 32, fell forward to the 30, 29, if you will, and the Huskies move the chains.
Wright and Telly Johnson Jr., both in the backfield with Macon in the pistol. 1st and 10. Handoff right. Just driving up this right hash. Ran up right up the back of Abithiar Curry. Curry looks to be okay. Gain of close to 2.
Huskies flat out owning the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Football, offense and defense. The offensive line right now, Luke Meadows' crew really doing a good job.
Yeah, say the Huskies got to the 27-yard line, so it's 2nd and 8 for NIU. Under 5 minutes to go, first half. Huskies trying to add to a 17-0 lead. And don't forget, NIU will get the kickoff in the second half. Macon, again, 2 backs in the backfield. Macon, handoff Johnson, trying to go left. Trying to get to the edge, does. Make some tackles. 20, 15, down the sideline, 10, 5, just bowls over one another Minuteman down inside the 5. Using his forearm to just take someone off of him. It'll be first and goal for NIU on a nice run for Telly Johnson Jr. on the far side. A run at 26.
Telly Johnson Jr. got to the outside. Iziozo, not a great block, but enough to just seal his man, allowing Telly Johnson Jr. to get the outside. And then at about the 5-yard line, he sees a man closing in on him. That would have been Zeron Daniel. He said, no way. Lowered his shoulder. He put a hit on their cornerback.
It'll be first and goal for the Huskies at the 4. To our right, ball set far left hash.
Red zone football right now. Thomas Hammock wants a timeout.
Timeout. Northern Illinois. They're first to the half. Full immediate timeout.
We'll take the timeout as well. Huskies knocking at the door again, trying to add to the lead. 3:59 to go. Second quarter. Huskies 17, UMass nothing. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
Right now at Old National, we've got this incredible checking offer.
Hey.
Hi.
What?
He's here for the checking.
I love checking.
Okay. You know what? For a bonus that big, fine. Bring on the chicken.
Oh, it's not that type of checking. You just download the app.
Yeah, no, I'm just stretching. Where do I sign?
Earn up to a $450 bonus when you open a checking account at Old National, official bank of the Big Ten.
Husky fans, here's a awesome new exclusive offer by being an official NIU Pup Club member. NIU party packages are a great way to have group outings or celebration parties for kids 12 and under at any home football or basketball game. Pup Club memberships are available for purchase now. For more information, call the NIU ticket office at 815-753-PACK. That's 815-753-7225. And go Huskies!
NIU football lives here. 94.9 WDKB.
Curiosity, collaboration, expertise. Northwestern Medicine is leading the quest for better care and better treatments in the Chicagoland area. NIU again looking for more. 3:59 to go second quarter. McGuirk Alumni Stadium here in Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies up 17-0. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth. Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines. Tony Strikes with a birthday yesterday back in the network studios. It'll be first and goal for NIU at the 4-yard line to our right. Special teams has been a part of this tonight, Mark. You got the block punt from Kamar Nelson to start out the scoring. You got some touchdowns on the board for NIU. Huskies looking for more.
They are. They have 215 yards of offense already. When I say that, they only average on the season. It's been tough sledding. They average 268. They're going to obliterate that tonight. Offensive line's done a great job. Jalen Macon's given them a spark in the running game. Shavon Wright, Telly Johnson, as you would imagine, have contributed as well. The long touchdown pass to Elijah Porter, which was, again, I'm going back to, if Jalen Macon tries to throw that ball, tight and hard, it wouldn't have gone. But he lofted that ball. He knew how far open Elijah Porter was. A really nice touch pass by a guy that you think, okay, I got to show my arm strength. You really don't need to. Just get it out to the open man.
So coming out of the timeout, first and goal for NIU. At the 4. All set at the far left hash. 17-0 NIU.
Current drive, 8 plays, 64 yards. Huskies have had a 348. So this is a 9th play of the drive.
Huskies 3 of 3 on 4th down. First and goal. Macon in the guns, got right to his left. Handoff, Chavon Wright. Up the gut, stretches. Does he get in? No, they're going to say he's short. Chavon Wright tried to stretch the ball over the goal line, just short. Inside the 1-yard line, bring up second and goal.
Chavon Wright, 2 touchdowns rushing on the year. He's got 77 on his career. That's absurd. Looking for 78 from about 1 yard away.
Iziozo, tight end, comes back in. Chavon Wright in the Wildcat. Happy Meal in the backfield. He's got 4 players in the backfield, 3 running backs with Chavon Wright in the Wildcat.
Opong, the other tight end. Huskies in a bunch set, heavy set, if you will.
Second and goal, and we got timeout UMass.
Prior to the snap, timeout UMass. Their second of the half. 30 seconds.
3:13 to go, second quarter. Second and goal for NIU inside the one. Huskies trying to add to a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, Joe Harasimiak all the way down about the 5-yard line, calling that timeout as he's trying to help his defense when they saw the alignment that NIU came out with. They came out double tight end with basically a triangle. They had Javon Wright, a back to his right, a back behind him, and a back to his left. Power football at its finest.
As Mark Lindo has talked about, just the run game for NIU up to 145. And that was on 25 carries.
Joe Harasimiak trying to put his stamp on this program. It's his first year. He was 20-15 as a head coach at Maine.
Justin Lynch is the quarterback. He'll be under center. Inside the one, second and goal. And just Lynch just going forward. Just trying to get the push at the goal line. Justin Lynch, as officials come in, are going to say short. NIU did not get in. They'll bring up third and goal for the Huskies. Inside the one, under 3 minutes to go, first half. Huskies up 17-0.
I'm not questioning the spot. I'm just, how difficult is that for a line judge right there to know if that ball broke the plane in real time? It's just so hard.
Yeah, about a football length to the goal line for NIU. Third and goal coming. Chavon Wright back in. You got that diamond formation you talked about. Habermehl to the left of Wright. You got Elijah Porter and Telly Johnson Jr. behind Chavon Wright. Third and goal. Wright gets a snap. Tries to go left. In! Touchdown! NIU! Chavon Wright from 1 yard out. Adds to the Husky lead. It's now 23-0 Huskies late in this first half.
Chavon Wright waited again. Just a brief half a second, if you will, then followed things in from the left side as the Huskies celebrate the touchdown, but concern over Husky down in the end zone.
Try to get that number to you as Chavon. It's Elijah Porter down, who has a 67-yard touchdown reception tonight. Yeah, it was just trying to move that pile. Chavon Wright went to his left and cut back in, got the touchdown. Elijah Porter's down. It's 23-0. NIU with the PAT to come, but more of a concern right now for Elijah Porter, the redshirt freshman. Husky medical staff out there to tend to Porter.
Pete Duncan out there, Ben Kassler. Thomas Hammock not out there, which is a good sign. If he's got a big concern, he's usually one of the first ones out there.
Yeah, he was halfway out there, and then he comes back to the far sideline. Terry Bonadonna will talk to Coach Hammock here, and it's good to see Elijah Porter up. But he just got his head rattled just a bit. He's walking up on his own, so a good sign for Elijah Porter. So already has a touchdown catch, and NIU has extended the lead 23-0. PAT to come. It's what we thought could happen tonight, right, Mark? We thought that run game would be strong for NIU. That bad taste that NIU had from last week, I think that taste is gone right now.
I certainly hope so. NIU's established themselves at the line of scrimmage. Thomas Hammock said this week, we're going to focus on the good things, what we do have, rather than lament some of the negatives.
Glass with the PAT. Up and good. 2:29. We got a little pushing and shoving after the PAT. And it could be a little frustrating, right, for UMass. Again,
no
they
doubt.
only win this team in FBS. They're now down 24-0 with 2:29 to go in the second quarter. It's been all NIU. It started early. Huskies defense got the first stop. You get a blocked punt for NIU. And what a block it was for Kamar Nelson, a freshman. Got the block, got 3 points for NIU, and then 3 touchdowns in this first half for the Huskies. Macon with a run. You get Elijah Porter, 67-yard touchdown reception, and you got Chavon Wright from 1 yard out.
Well, check this one out. Kind of gets lost in the shovel. NIU has had the football 4 times. They've scored on all 4 drives. A field goal and 3 touchdowns. That is offensive efficiency. Season high coming in, 21 points. Huskies have 23 up on the big board already.
Jawan Price, Jaquan Gibson to our right, waiting the kickoff from NIU and Andrew Glass. Glass puts his right foot to it. End over end. Price again. We'll catch it at the 5. We'll call for a fair catch. We've seen this as I've looked at some of the numbers and some of the film from UMass. They haven't really taken off a lot of those kickoff returns, and we saw it again here tonight. So UMass gets at their own 25, going right to left. 2:29 to go the first half. Huskies up 24-0.
You take a look at this UMass. They have Ohio. That's going to be pretty difficult. Then Bowling Green, but the one that really stands out for them, they lost to Bryant, 27-26. Now, you know, when you lose to an FCS team on week 2, that does not bode well for what your rest of your season is going to look like, and they've never been able to recover from that first loss.
Brandon Rose, the quarterback for UMass, steps back, has time to throw. Still looking. Now he's going to run near hash. Slides about the 28-yard line. Be a gain of 3. Clock continues to run. 2:18, 2:17 to count here. First half. Minutemen down 24-0. They're at their own 28, going right to left. Ball set near left hash. Rose waits for the snap. 2 receivers on each side for the Minutemen. Rose under pressure. He'll be taken down, and he lost the ball, and it's picked up. NIU's got it. Ingold, Thomason on the sack, and Dixon with the recovery.
Good team defense there. The hit, the sack, the recovery, and you have the football in the red zone deep, and you get the football back second half. Opening kickoff. You punch this one in.
Northern Illinois, this is their first of the half. There's no yardage penalty associated with it. This is the 2-minute timeout.
How about Lance Ingold getting in there? Good to see you back, Lance Ingold. The redshirt freshman from Rochester, Illinois. He gets the sack, gets the strip. NIU gets it back, and we've got one final timeout here in this first half. NIU will have the ball at UMass's 13-yard line to our right. Huskies up 24-0, looking for more late in this first half. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
In a world of long wait times, lowered expectations, and increased frustration, the Constantino Law Firm, LLC, remains a fully staffed, full-service law firm serving individuals and small businesses in Northern Illinois. We are committed to the traditional values of service and respect for our clients. We have over 60 years of experience and focus on real estate, civil, criminal, family law, estate planning, probate, DCFS defense, and personal injury matters. We have 3 locations, and we actually answer the phone. Call 815-758-4441 or online at ConstantinoLaw.net.
When you choose Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Every sip of our Belgian-style wheat ale is crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander. Plus, try our new Blue Moon Light and Blue Moon non-alcoholic. Blue Moon Light is a wheat beer brewed with real tangerine peel for exceptional taste at only 95 calories. And Blue Moon non-alcoholic is everything you love about Blue Moon without the alcohol. Check your local store for Blue Moon, made brighter. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Blue Moon Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
The flagship station for NIU Husky football is 94.9 WDKB.
Husky Sports is brought to you by Old National Bank, where relationships and results matter. Get old. 2-minute timeout here. First half. Work Alumni Stadium. Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies up 24-0, looking for more. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth, Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines, and Tony Strikes, our producer director, back in the network studios. Get the sack from Lance Ingold, the recovery from Deshaun Dixon, and NIU's got it at the UMass 13-yard line to our right, trying to add to a 24-point lead.
Minutemen's 5th fumble lost on the season, deep in their own territory, and Ingold, number 95. I guess he'd be young number 95, wouldn't he, for Ingold? Just a redshirt freshman who I think is going to be a good one. He's got good size, good length, good speed, rushing the passer there. Deshaun Dixon with the fumble recovery.
UMass came in 5th in the MAC, 34th nationally, only losing 4 fumbles all season.
Yeah, that was their 5th. Absolutely.
So now, NIU looking for more. The UMass 13, 2 minutes to go, first half. Ball set near right hash. Jalen Macon has run for a touchdown. He's thrown a touchdown.
First career start.
Shavon Wright will be in the backfield with Macon on 1st and 10 after the turnover coming from the Husky defense. Johnson in motion to the far side. Be a fake. Macon running to his left. Far hash spins inside the 5. Pushing the power 4 down to the 2, into the 1. Macon almost got in, showing a little bit of muscle. It's a gain of 12. It'll be first and goal for NIU at the Minuteman 1.
They put Telly Johnson Jr. in motion. As he turned back after going in motion, he turned back, made a block. Pierce Opon made a block. And then Jalen Macon doing a little bit of running. 9 carries, 44 yards. Gets that one down to the 1. Huskies knocking at the door.
First and goal at the 1. Ball set at the far left hash.
56 yards for Macon after that carry.
Macon in the pistol. Just runs to his right. Goal line. Touchdown, NIU. Touchdown, Jalen Macon. His second rushing touchdown of the game. And NIU pouring it on 30-0 here in late in the first half.
Almost untouched after the fake handoff. He took off to the right side, squared his shoulders, and then Church was out as he got into the end zone for pay dirt. Faked the handoff to Chavon Wright. Jalen Macon had one man hit him, but it was no match. Jalen Macon and the linebacker Rashad Henry just couldn't bring him down.
How about Devin Habermehl with a great block? Glass in for the PAT to our right. Snap, hold, kick is up. Kick is good. 1:20 to go, first half here in Amherst. And it's now 31-0 NIU. And UMass just looking for something positive. It's been all Huskies. NIU now on the ground, 159. On 29 carries. 3 rushing touchdowns tonight for the Huskies.
Gotta love it.
Macon has thrown one. Elijah Porter from 67 yards.
Huskies went 2 plays, 13 yards after the Deshaun Dixon fumble recovery off the angle hit. Jalen Macon had 2 of those carries on the 2-play drive. 1 for 12 yards, 1 for 1 yard, a touchdown, extra point. Andrew Glass has been perfect. Huskies 31-0. The route is on.
Price and Gibson, wait for it, to our right. Andrew Glass has been busy tonight with these kickoffs. Glass runs up on it, kicks it end over end, and again Price with the fair catch at the 3-yard line. See what UMass wants to do here with 1:20 to go, second quarter. Huskies up 31-0.
I don't think this UMass defense has given up some points. Temple put 42 on them. Iowa 47, Mizzou 42, Western Michigan just 21, 42 by Kent State, Buffalo 28, Central Michigan 38, Akron 44, and they've given up 31 already here tonight.
A.J. Harrison, the redshirt freshman quarterback, comes back in. First and 10 for UMass at their own 25, going right to left. Harrison gets the snap, throws, near side caught. That's Gibson trying to make moves on the near hash, taken down at the 30-yard line by a couple Huskies. You got Erweiler, you got Matrowski, also Dante Harrison on the tackle, up to the 31-yard line. Bring up 2nd and 5. Harrison waits for the snap. 2 receivers, 1 on each side for the Minutemen. Under a minute to go, first half. Huskies up by 31. Harrison has time. Rolls to his left. And again, just going to throw it incomplete on this near side. Nothing there. Good coverage downfield from NIU. The pressure was coming, and Harrison just had to throw it away.
Huskies going to give a little bit underneath routes. They won't worry about that. Just nothing behind them right now. Maturowski, 6 tackles. Erweiler, 6 tackles for NIU thus far. And Jacob Finley has 8 on the night. That's been a quiet 8 for him.
3rd and 4 for UMass at their own 31. 49 seconds left in this first half. 3 receivers to the far side for the Minutemen. 1 to the near. Harrison waits for the snap. He's got it. Pressure coming. Throws near side. That's caught. Taken down. It'll be a first down for the Minutemen. Catch made on this near side by Donnie Gray. Tackle made by Jacob Finley. Clock stops for a moment as they move the chains. 44 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the Minutemen.
Huskies came with the blitz. Juwan Price, the fine running back, picked it up, made the block to give Harrison time to throw.
Harrison looking to throw. Does. Middle of the field. Incomplete. He was trying to find Juwan Price. Incomplete. Stops the clock. Check that. That was Brandon Hood. 26 instead of 28. Incomplete. 35 seconds left. UMass now 2nd and 10 from their own 36, going right to left, down by 31. Jacob Finley comes off, holding his right arm. Minutemen just looking for something positive. Secondary, giving the receiver some space at the line. Harrison has some space now at the 40, 45, near side 50, 45, and he goes out of bounds at the 40. There was just open space after that D-line, and Harrison took advantage. A long run from Harrison on the near side. It's a run of 23 yards.
It's a stat stuffer because they had been stymied all night long, only 100 yards coming in to that play.
They're going to mark him out at the 41-yard line of NIU. 28 seconds left. 1st and 10 for the men inside the Husky territory. Hairston waits for the snap. 3 receivers in this play. 2 to the near for the men. Hairston under pressure, has to throw it near side, incomplete. Pressure coming from Ingold. What a game from Ingold. They try to get off to the tight end again. Markovich, incomplete. Stops the clock. 24 seconds left. First half. 2nd and 10 for UMass with the Huskies up 31-0.
Ingold's just been so disruptive tonight, getting off the football with that quickness, putting his hand in the ground and putting pressure on the quarterback. He's been in the face of whether it be Harrison or whether it be Rose all evening long.
You know NIU wants to keep this shutout.
They certainly do.
Again, Huskies playing defense. Minute. NIU's 41.
7 of their 9 opponents been held under 21 points this year for NIU.
Harrison gets the snap. Pressure coming. Harrison has to roll to his left. Looking to throw. Now she's going to run. Gets pushed out of bounds by Erweiler at the 41. No gain. Erweiler on this near side should just get out of bounds. Just push him out. Stops the clock with now 18 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and 10 for the Minutemen.
Definitely a clean hit. Quarterback was inside the field of play at the boundary. Good clean hit.
Terry Bonadonna's on this near side waiting for Thomas Hammock. I know Coach wants to keep that 0 on the board. 3rd and 10 for the Minutemen. Hairston has the snap, has time to throw. Steps up, throws near side. That's caught by Hood at the 37-yard line. Taken down by Preto and Finley, and that's going to be a late flag. And that's going to be a targeting, I believe, on NIU. Hood made the catch. We'll see what the flag is.
I know Terry Bonadonna, when he talks to Coach will be a happy camper because his team has 232 yards of total offense, 159 of those on the ground. That is a pretty solid first half offensively. Preto
There
went.
is no foul on the play. The contact was deemed to be legal.
Yeah, Preto went over the top of him.
So now it brings up 3rd and 11. Oh, check
The
that.
game clock will start on my ready for play.
Yeah, so there's only 8 seconds left. It's 4th down and call it 6 for the Minutemen at the Husky 42. 8 seconds left. Final play. Harrison throws. Going to be caught on this near side by Massey, but the clock's going to run out. He's gang tackled at the 30 on the near side, and that's going to be it.
This is the end of the first half.
First 30 minutes done here in McGuirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. It's all NIU. 31-0 Huskies. Special teams has come up big on a blocked punt for Kamar Nelson of NIU. Huskies have scored 3 on the ground. They got a receiving touchdown. Elijah Porter from 67 yards on the quick throw from Macon. And NIU up 31-0 as Coach Hammock makes his way to Terry Bonadonna. It's been all NIU. As we talked about, total yards, 232 for the Huskies, 137 for UMass, 159 on the ground for NIU. Huskies on 4th down 3 of 3 to keep drives going. They have finished drives, not just getting field goals, but getting touchdowns. That's been a big one tonight for NIU. And Terry Bonadonna is all set with Thomas Hammock.
Coach, you started Jalen Macon today, his first start. He's led this offense to 31 points. What have you seen from him?
Well, he gives us the ability to be a dual threat, running, throwing. We got to keep going. This is really his first time playing this year. let's see if we can, put a second half together.
Defense has been just as effective so far. You got a shutout going through the first half. They've been flip-flopping quarterbacks. What do you need to do to keep this pressure on them?
Well, the quarterback they flipping, obviously they bringing that guy to throw the ball. So, we got to do a good job of being able to understand what they're trying to get done. They haven't ran the ball very much. We got to stay ahead of the stick so we can come after them on third down.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Terry, thank you very much. Halftime, the FNBO Husky Halftime Show. Coming up as NIU leads by 31 at the half over UMass. You're listening to NIU Football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Being game day ready means bringing the diehard passion. All in, all the time. And now you can show your Husky pride everywhere you go with the NIU Visa Debit Card. Free with FNBO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your NIU Huskies every time you pay. The NIU Visa Debit Card, only at FNBO. Proud bank partner of NIU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fnbo.com/Huskies. Member FDIC.
College football fans, Chris Fowler here with the play call. This season, go for Dose with ice-cold refreshing Dos Equis. It's more than a single play. It's a mindset. Think of it as a 2-point conversion for real life. Taking the risk, making the bold move. Whenever we get the chance to go big, we take it. On the field and off, always go for Dose with Dos Equis.
Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2024 Dos Equis Lager Especial Beer. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub? You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th-string quarterback and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian I was eating on the sidelines. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Dear Friday, Toyota says, let's put good times in gear with the Tundra, Tacoma, and 4Runner. Want some cool available features? We've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota Trucks. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome to the FNBO Halftime Show on the Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner. Stay with us as the NIU football broadcast team brings you the first half stats, highlights, and more right here on 94.9 WDKB.
This is the FNBO Husky Halftime Show. FNBO is proudly an official bank of NIU Athletics. Member FDIC. Back here at McWhirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. NIU leading at the half, 31-0. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth, Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines, and Tony Strikes, our producer, back in the network studios. It got going early for the scoring as NIU got the stop. UMass has to punt. Kamar Nelson gets the block, and it finishes off with a 37-yard field goal for NIU to get on the board. Okay, you get field goals. Now you want some touchdowns. That happens as well. NIU gets it back. And how about Jalen Macon get his first start here at NIU, getting some things done on the ground with his legs. Macon in the gun. QB run. Going right. Tries to get to the edge outside. 5. Inside 5. Oh, Jalen Macon, touchdown. Huskies making something happen on the far side. Jalen Macon from 13 yards out, and the Huskies lead 9-0. PAT made it 10-0 Huskies with 4:53 to go in the first quarter. NIU not done. Macon gets one in the ground. Now he wants one in the air. Three receivers for NIU to the near side. Macon again in the gun. Play action. Macon looking to throw. Does. And he got wide open Elijah Porter. Middle of the field. 25-20. No one's going to catch him. Elijah Porter to the house. Husky touchdown. 16-0 NIU. 67-yard touchdown catch. Elijah Porter from Jalen Macon. PAT made it 17-0, and NIU added on. Late in that first half, 2:29 to go. Chavon Wright with 1 yard out. PAT 24-0. And again, Huskies defense gets a turnover. You get the sack from Ingold. Huskies get it back, and it's Jalen Macon again with his second rushing touchdown for 1 yard out to make it 31-0 with the PAT. A good sign tonight as NIU pouring it on here with the first half lead. Coming up on the FNBO Husky Halftime Show, Mark Lindo will talk with Mike Kunagonis from the Husky Athletic Fund. Some great things happen And Mark and Mike will talk about that coming up as NIU leads at the half. Here in Massachusetts, Huskies 31, Minutemen nothing. As you're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
In a world of long wait times, lowered expectations, and increased frustration, the Constantino Law Firm, LLC, remains a fully staffed, full-service law firm serving individuals and small businesses in Northern Illinois. We are committed to the traditional values of service and respect for our clients. We have over 60 years of experience and focus on real estate, civil, criminal, family law, estate planning, probate, DCFS defense, and personal injury matters. We have 3 locations, and we actually answer the phone. Call 815-758-4441 or online at ConstantinoLaw.net.
Being game day ready means bringing the die-hard passion. All in, all the time. And now you can show your Husky pride everywhere you go. With the NIU Visa Debit Card. Free with FMBO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your NIU Huskies. Every time you pay. The NIU Visa Debit Card. Only at FMBO. Proud bank partner of NIU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fmbo.com/Huskies. Member FDIC.
Listen, the football landscape has changed a lot. NIL deals, social media, the transfer portal. There's never been more distractions for an athlete. But Powerade knows what's most important, the commitment to the game. With 50% more electrolytes than Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Powerade hydrates athletes as they block out the noise and put in the work. Hydrate your grind with Powerade. Grab a pack today at a store near you. See product label for additional details. It takes more.
Husky fans, NIU men's and women's basketball season tickets are on sale now. Purchase your general admission or reserved seats today and be there for every minute of Husky Hoops action. Also enjoy the premium experience with courtside seats, private suites, and season passes for the Victory Pub. Get your tickets now at NIUHuskies.com or call 815-753-PACK and go Huskies.
Husky pride and sounding good in your ride. 94.9 WDKB.
31-0, NIU over the UMass Minutemen here in Amherst, Massachusetts. It's halftime. We're joined, Mark Lindo, joined by Mike Kunigotis, Associate Athletic Director in charge of revenue generation regarding the Husky Athletic Fund. And Mike, share with us, if you will, your role and how giving enhances the student-athlete experience, people that jump on board and help all the student-athletes across the board.
Yeah, first off, Lindo, wow, huh?
Yes, how about the half?
How about a half?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Well, okay, so Huskies lead 31-0 every time you're a halftime guest. We'll have to make it a weekly thing, right?
I'm in. I'm here every single week. Okay, you can't beat
You put 31 on the board, that's right.
You know, hey, you asked me a little bit about what I do and on the revenue side. And what I'm going to ask you is, Lindo, is are you a donor?
I am.
I know you are. All right, and one of the great things about being a donor is when you go into the Husky Athletic Fund, there's so many benefits of being a HAF member. One of them on football game days is coming into our HAF pregame tent. You've been there.
I've been there every week. My wife has been there, our family, and they can't wait to get there. And when I go in, the rest of our radio crew goes in and sees you and the different people that you have, speaking and sharing. It's so much fun, not just the food and the beverages, but just the fact the camaraderie among Husky Nation.
It's been fantastic ever since we went to the new model for the Husky Athletic Fund and the giving model of, you give X amount of dollars and then you receive these benefits. One of them is just to get into the HAF tent, you become a $100 member. And then you'd be a red card member, and for $10 every game, you get to come in, have a full buffet, you get a drink ticket, you get unlimited soft drinks, and then you get to hang out with other Huskies, which is fantastic. And if you're a black card member, which is $1,500 level or above, you get to get in there for free. And it's not just football, and the great thing is we've expanded our hospitality for basketball games, men's and women's, with our Victory Pub, and that's taken off. It's been a huge hit over the last couple of years since we've opened that up. And again, what we're doing is we're extending that great time we're having at football from pregame into basketball. And our numbers have been fantastic. I mean, we've been averaging probably close to 300 in our football tent every single game, which is unbelievable,
Outstanding.
as you know.
And, you know, people are saying, okay, well, we have 2 home games left, but it's going to be cold weather. But you have a venue on the inside. The Huskies can join the Western Michigan game, the Kent State game.
Yeah, you know, we are very lucky to have one of the best indoors in the MAC, and if not the country, in the Chesapeake Indoor Facility. And we take our outdoor tent show and we move it inside. So now you get to come to the game, all right, on a midweek when it is a little bit chilly here in November. You get to stay warm. You get all the benefits of your normal hospitality just inside, and you can take off a few layers and sweat it out a little bit inside when it's 20 degrees outside.
Very good. There's no doubt that Husky Nation has a chance to bring themselves together and give themselves together. And when someone gives to NIU athletics, well, how impactful can that be? Where does that giving provide opportunities?
Yeah, it's unbelievably impactful, and I can't even, it's tough to put into words what it means, but it directly goes right back to the student athlete. You know, when it comes to meals, and we're talking about nutrition today, and we want to get these football guys bigger and stronger. A lot of that comes from nutrition. A lot of that comes from having the protein, being able to give them the correct meals and give them the nutritional supplements so that all that work that they're putting in the weight room is paying off by putting the right fuel into their body, right? I mean, that's just one small part. And then you take our gymnastic team, you know, they're benefiting just as much as the football team is from that nutritional area. So every single dollar that's coming into the HAF fund is directly going back into these student athletes. So when I get a lot of questions, hey, where is this money going? I'm saying, hey, when you go to a game, you go to a baseball game, you go to a softball game, you go watch cross country compete, look at those student athletes. That is where your money is going into the student athletes that go out and compete every single day for that name on the front of the jersey, the NIU Huskies, to represent our alumni, our donors at the highest level and do it at their very best ability.
Visiting with Mike Kunagonis. Mike, we have about, 35 seconds left. I know you're from this area. How's it been coming back home? You know your steps around this place, don't you?
I do. You know, I've done a little bit of time out here in Springfield and Amherst. You know, I went to AIC, which is in Springfield, Mass. This is the first road trip that I have been on where I'm the one that talks normal.
That's good, normal.
You guys have the accent.
You forgot your R.
All right.
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
That's been Mike Kunagonis, joining us halftime, Associate Athletic Director here at NIU. And he put 31 points up on the board in the first half as our halftime guest. NIU enjoying a 31-0 whitewashing thus far against the Minutemen of UMass. We're getting ready for second half action. Huskies will get the football. We'll take a look at some numbers. But first, you're listening to NIU Football on the Costantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Dear Friday, Toyota says, let's put good times in gear with the Tundra, Tacoma, and 4Runner. Want some cool available features? We've got power tailgates to power game days and a trailer backup guide that's the champ of the ramp. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota trucks. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Attention, Husky fans. Get ready to elevate your game day experience with an Eisenberg hot dog. The gourmet Frank that's as bold as your NIU Huskies on the court. Oh, I can taste it right now. Made with top quality butcher's beef. It's the slam dunk of flavor in every bite. Stop by concessions at the Convocation Center, grab an Eisenberg dog, and fuel your game day with flavor that wins every time. Eisenberg hot dogs, where the taste is always a winner.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Being game day ready means bringing the diehard passion. All in, all the time. And now you can show your Husky pride everywhere you go with the NIU Visa debit card. Free with FMBO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your NIU Huskies every time you pay. The NIU Visa debit card, only at FMBO. Proud bank partner of NIU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fmbo.com/Huskies. Member FDIC.
Your radio home for NIU football is 94.9 WDKB.
This is the FMBO Husky Halftime Show here in Amherst. Huskies lead 31-0 at the half. Andy Garcia alongside Mark Lindo. Mark, some of the numbers from the first 30 minutes.
I will happily tell you these numbers because the Huskies ran 33 plays for 232 yards compared to 39 plays with just 137 yards for the Minutemen, who picked up, 39 of those on the last drive when Huskies were sitting back prevent-wise. Huskies rushed the football 29 times for $159. They're going to collapse that 200-yard mark, which I had thought was a key to the game, and they've held UMass to just 39 yards rushing. Third down conversions, 3 out of 7 NIU, 4 out of 9 for the Minutemen. 16:29 possession time. Huskies have that edge over 13:33. And very quickly, people want to know this. I know Javon Wright, 10 carries, 60 yards, a touchdown. Jalen Macon, 10 carries, 57 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kelly Johnson Jr., 33 yards thus far. Macon, 3 out of 4, 73 yards, and a touchdown passing.
All good numbers for NIU as they lead here at the half. And this has been the Husky Halftime Show brought to you by FMBO. FMBO is proud to be an official bank of NIU Athletics, member FDIC. Third quarter coming up from Amherst, Massachusetts. At the half, NIU leads the Minutemen 31-0. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
You've been listening to the FMBO Halftime Show on the Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner. Don't go anywhere. The second half is coming up next.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance agents can help protect your future dreams, like turning your home into an oasis. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Agent Manny Pena, located in Sycamore and Genoa at 815-895-3551 or email teampena@amfam.com.
Two of the biggest winning traditions in the greater Sycamore-DeKalb area are the Northern Illinois University Huskies and the Cunis Auto Group of Sycamore, your official auto group of the NIU Huskies, featuring America's best-selling vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Honda, Hyundai, plus Volvo and Mercedes-Benz, and the area's biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs and hybrids, with over 1,500 available on lot and online. Buy like a champion at your nearby Cunis of Sycamore dealership. The NIU Huskies and the Cunis Auto Group of Sycamore, two great winning traditions.
Being game day ready means bringing the die-hard passion. All in, all the time. And now you can show your Husky pride everywhere you go with the NIU Visa debit card. Free with FMBO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your NIU Huskies every time you pay. The NIU Visa debit card, only at FMBO. Proud bank partner of NIU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fmbo.com/Huskies. Member FDIC.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Van Wagner under the broadcasting rights granted by Northern Illinois University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of Van Wagner and NIU Athletics. Announcements are provided by Van Wagner and approved by the university. NIU football lives here. 94.9 WDKB.
Just about to start the second half here. McQuirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies lead 31-0 as we start this third quarter. Andy Garcia alongside Mark Lindo here in the booth. Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines. Tony Strikes, who had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. Our producer director back in the network studios. UMass will kick it off right to left. The Minutemen in the home black jerseys, black pants, white helmets with the white numbers and letters. NIU in the road whites with the white shirts, white pants, black helmets with the black letters and numbers.
Tough situation for the Minutemen. I'm going to tell you, they had to feel pretty good going to this week, knowing that NIU had been struggling and thought, okay, we have them on our home field. They're coming quite a distance, and NIU, boom, punched them in the mouth right away. 5 possessions, 5 scores.
Marcus Lai will kick it. It's a short kick. It's going to bounce. Romello Ware has it. picks it up near numbers at the 25, and it's taken down. That took a high bounce. Ware had to go up and get that. It was a live ball. Ware did a good job. And the Huskies will start this drive at the 27-yard line. 2 are left.
So how about Jalen Macon? His debut as starter. He's the 5th NIU to rush for quarterback to rush for 2 touchdowns and throw for 1 in a single game since 2014. And he's in some good company. Rocky Lombardi had 1 in 23. Marcus Childers, Anthony Matty, Drew Hare all had thrown for at least had rushed for 2 touchdowns, thrown for at least 1 in a single game.
Be a handoff up the middle for NIU. Not much there for Telly Johnson Jr. Again, hobbling to the far sideline. No gain on the carry. Bring up 2nd and 10. Just the start of the third quarter.
Huskies have to keep that momentum.
Macon in the pistol. There's Chavon right behind him. Handoff right up the hashes. Has space, 40, 45 on his feet. Oh, makes a move past midfield. Taken down at the 46-yard line. Chavon Wright making things happen. Made a really good move at the 45 for NIU. Gets inside the Minutemen territory. It's a run of 27.
Chavon Wright putting on a little bit of a clinic. Up to 87 yards right now. Good cutback. Made one man miss yards after contact. He is tough to bring down. A little bowling ball. Chavon Wright.
87 yards now for Wright. Fake end around the D.R.E. Rogers to the far side. Gets outside the numbers to the 40, to the 39, taken down on the far side, but a nice run for D.R.E. Rogers. May not have a catch yet, which we hope he gets. He's got a couple runs.
Huskies 32 rushes, guys, 4 passes. How's that for play selection? 32 rush, 4 pass on the night.
It's a gain of 6, 2nd and 4 for NIU. At the Minutemen 40, to our right. Huskies going left to right. 13, 20 and counting. Third quarter, Huskies up 31-0. Macon again in the pistol. Fakes a handoff to right. Angling right, looking to throw. Is going to keep it. Stays in bounds. Gets past the 35. Down to, say it went out the 35. Still enough for a first down. Move the chains for NIU.
We wanted Jason Fowler, the redshirt tight end. 6'5", 252. Fowler was in the eyes of Macon, but covered out in the flat, so Macon tucked it away and moves the sticks.
1st and 10 for NIU. At the UMass 35-yard line. Handoff, Chavon Wright. Trying to cut it up between the hashes. Not much there. He stood up for a loss of 1. Minutemen defense there on that stop. 12:40 and counting. Third quarter, Huskies up 31-0. Bring up 2nd and 11 for NIU at the Minuteman 36.
One of the very few times tonight NIU's been behind the sticks. That's been their Achilles heel this season, but they have had positive yardage on first down all night long. That time, loss of 1. One of the first time the Minutemen front 4 won that battle.
Huskies letting some clock run. Ricky Taylor Jr. motion to the near side. Now again, just a QB run. Has some space. 30, 25, 20 on the far sideline. Jalen Macon walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. 36 yards out. It's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game, and NIU up 37-0.
Have a starting night debut. And you know what? He ran that in, but it was wide open. What great blocking up front it was. Jalen Macon taking advantage of it. Chavon Wright led him. Great job all pulling with a block, and Macon did the rest. It takes teammates, and Macon did the rest, loping in with those long strides.
Andrew Glass in for the PAT to our right. Snap, hold, kick is up. The kick is good. How about NIU? What is that, 6 for 6 now on drives?
It is.
6 for 6. Jalen Macon his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game, this time from 36 yards out, and NIU adds to the lead. 12:05 to go, third quarter. Huskies 38, UMass nothing. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub, you get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th string quarterback and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. but the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian I was eating on the sidelines. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Being game day ready means bringing the diehard passion. All in, all the time. And now you can show your Husky pride everywhere you go with the NIU Visa Debit Card. Free with FMBO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your NIU Huskies every time you pay. The NIU Visa Debit Card, only at FMBO. Proud bank partner of NIU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fmbo.com/Huskies. Member FDIC.
The flagship station for NIU Husky football is 94.9 WDKB.
12:05 to go, third quarter here in Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies up 38-0. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
WDKB DeKalb. A Midwest family station.
NIU scores on their first drive of the second half. They're 6 for 6 on drives so far tonight. And NIU up 38-0. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth. Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines. And Tony Strikes, our producer director, back in Network Studios. Still continues to go well for NIU.
Jalen Macon, his third touchdown of the evening on the ground. He's thrown for one. This rushing touchdown, 36 yards out. 12:05 to go in the third quarter. The Huskies had just gone 6 plays, 73 yards, 2 minutes and 51 seconds. They lead 38-0 and have 305 yards now, including 232 on the ground. Total domination by NIU, who's averaging 7.8 yards per game. They came in averaging per play. They came in averaging just 4.3. So big plays tonight for the Huskies.
Some other numbers from Dalton Ray. Last quarterback for NIU with 3 rushing touchdowns. That was Rocky Lombardi back in 2021 versus Kent and Maine. The last quarterback with 4 was Anthony Maddie in 2016.
Those two both could run the football effectively. Jordan Lynch did a decent job of that. Drew Hare did a decent job of that. Chandler Hunters did a decent job of that. NIU's great teams had great quarterbacks.
38-0 NIU. 12:05 to go, third quarter. It's going to be a happy plane ride home with the team, Mark Lindo.
Yes, it will.
Glass kicks it left to right, end over end, and again, Price on the far end is going to call for the fair catch. If you're UMass, Mark Lindo, and again, they've gone through some injuries this year. Again, the only winless team in FBS. What are you trying to do right here, Mark?
You just want something good to happen. And you know what? From a coaching standpoint, what you want is something good to happen for those players. Because, you know, Joe Harris-Semiak, he knows he's going to be here for a while. It's his first year. He's trying to build a program, but he just wants these guys to have some kind of success here tonight and the last 2 weeks of the season to build on.
A.J. Harrison, the quarterback, waits for the snap. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, does. Near side, that's caught by the receiver Gray on the outside, but a nice tackle from Dante Harrison right away. Be a gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for UMass, but good to see Dante Harrison one back in. He's missed a couple games, and a great tackle one-on-one.
Yeah, he's been ready. Missed last week. Pretty healthy now. It's nice to see Harrison back in for them. I think Rose might be done for the night. You know, he was injured. Why push things? He gave their team a little bit of lift coming in.
Harrison has time to throw. Throws middle of the field. That's caught. Tackle made at the 36-yard line. Catch made by Kenyon Macy. Be enough for a first down. Move the chains for UMass. 11:23 and counting in the third quarter. Huskies up 38-0.
Quinn Erweiler with a solo tackle there. It was ball, catch, Erweiler stop as the tackle machine continues to have his name called on the defensive side.
Harrison Ola going loaded gun. He's got 5 receivers through to the far side on 1st and 10. UMass at their own 36. Harrison throws quickly. Near side, that is caught again by Gray, but a nice tackle again by Jacob Finley. He's been active tonight. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, Jacob Finley now has 12 tackles on the night. 12 tackles on the night. You're talking about active, that's what he's been.
So gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for UMass. Up to their own 41. Hairston gets the snap. Again, throws quickly. Near side, that is caught at the 46-yard line. Catch made by Massey. Maturowski and Jamae in on the tackle.
Now, what they're doing right now, quite honestly, they're giving Western Michigan and Kent a little bit of what they should try to do. You can't run the ball against NIU, and you don't have time with their sack masters to throw long balls, so they're just 5-yard, 5-yard, 5-yard.
They're going to screen to the near side. Gray not going anywhere. Jacob Finley was there to make the tackle. Be a loss of 1 on the play. Nice play from Jacob Finley. Again, Finley's been hurt a little bit. The redshirt junior from Birmingham, Alabama, Hoover High School. His 13th tackle tonight for Jacob Finley.
Yeah, you mentioned he'd been busy. That's busy.
2nd and 11. Minutemen at their own 45, going right to left. 9:40 to count, third quarter. Huskies up 38-0. 3 receivers in this set for UMass. Play action. Harrison under pressure throws. Caught far side by McAkney. Makes the catch inside Husky territory. Down at the 49-yard line.
Keep counting for Jacob Finley. That was another solo tackle. He had to run that from the outside. Huskies brought both linebackers on that play. They dumped it off, and they rushed 6 basically. So really big tackle by Finley in space, having a big time night.
3rd and 5 for UMass at the Husky 49-yard line. Under 9 minutes to go, third quarter. 38-0 NIU. Plenty of time on the play clock. Hairston has the snap, has time. Now pressure coming. He has to throw it, and near side, incomplete. How about Ingold coming in again? Also, Cook in to get some pressure, but how about the game from Lance Ingold? Hairston just had to throw it away on the near side. Incomplete. That'll bring up 4th and 5 for UMass. They will keep the offense out there, down by 38.
Yeah, you're talking about pressure from both inside and outside. Ingold's been putting pressure on all night long.
Ingold's got a tackle for loss. He's got a sack. 3 total tackles. As UMass goes on it, 4th and 5 at the Husky 49. Harrison has the snap. Looking to throw. Has to roll to his right. Trying to get the first down. Cannot. He's taken down. Maturowski stops him short of the marker. And the UMass Minutemen turn it over.
What a stop in space by Philip Maturowski, former walk-on. What a nice combination NIU does have with that linebacker position. Maturowski right there in space, and he was pumped up saying, you cannot run the football against this Husky defense.
Maturowski coming off an 11 tackle for loss versus Toledo. Set a career high in solo tackles with 6 last week. Continues to play well. We've got the timeout. NIU will get it back. 8:39 to go, third quarter, here in McGuirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies 38, Minutemen nothing. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
In a world of long wait times, lowered expectations, and increased frustration, the Constantino Law Firm, LLC, remains a fully staffed, full-service law firm serving individuals and small businesses in Northern Illinois. We are committed to the traditional values of service and respect for our clients. We have over 60 years of experience and focus on real estate, civil, criminal, family law, estate planning, probate, DCFS defense, and personal injury matters. We have 3 locations, and we actually answer the phone. Call 815-758-4441 or online at constantinolaw.net.
Northwestern Medicine isn't just life-changing for our patients. It can be life-changing for you. Because a career with Northwestern Medicine means you're part of a leading academic health system that offers more paths and opportunities for professional growth and development. Named to the National Honor Roll once again by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Medicine is relentless in the pursuit of better medicine. And our people make it possible. Become part of something better. Apply today at jobs.nm.org.
Husky pride and sounding good in your ride. 94.9 WDKB.
Hey, Husky fans, the Grindhouse Coffee Company is now the official coffee company of NIU Athletics. Go to the grindhousecoffeecompany.com today to order your coffee. That's the grindhousecoffeecompany.com. Go coffee. and go Huskies. It's been all Huskies tonight. 8:39 to go third quarter here in Massachusetts. Huskies leading 38-0 over the Minutemen. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth. Down to the sidelines, Terry Bonadonna. What a night for some of the big-time players for NIU, and they might now get a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, it's nice to have that kind of luxury. You could pull some of your starters out of the game in the third quarter. Jalen Macon, job well done in his first start at NIU. 3 rushing touchdowns, 1 throwing. He's earned a rest. It'll be Brady Davidson getting the ball the rest of the way, the freshman quarterback coming in the second half of the second straight game. We're also going to see a steady dose of Lazaro Rogers and Romello Ware in the backfield. I'm sure we'll see a little Elijah Porter as well if he is healthy enough to go. Telly Johnson Jr. and Shavon Wright are done for the day. Quick injury update. Roy Williams is out for the rest of the game today, and Devion Reynolds, who's been out since the second quarter, is questionable to return.
Shavon Wright's going to finish with 12 carries, 86 yards, and a touchdown. Brady Davidson in for NIU. Huskies up by 38. Play action. Throws near side. That's caught by Ricky Taylor Jr. Breaking tackles into Minutemen territory. The far sideline. Tiptoeing. And we got a flag on the far side. It was a good gain on first down. Let's see if it holds. The referee, Rich Edwards, will tell us what's going on.
It was freshman to freshman, like pass completion.
Brady Davidson, the freshman from Columbia, Missouri.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 14. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Some more yards for NIU on that penalty. Good to see Brady Davidson in. A couple starts. He's played in 6 games coming into tonight. See if that confidence can go back up for Davidson, Mark.
He's got all the tools. He's got the size, the strength, the arm speed, the arm strength. He's got it all. Just got to put it all together, get his confidence back.
At the 31 of UMass, Davidson's going to throw. End zone. Caught. Touchdown. Gary Givens from 46 yards out. And the Huskies add to the lead. How about the throw from Brady Davidson? Finding Givens to extend the lead.
That was dropping it right in the breadbasket. He could not have thrown a better ball. Well-run route by Givens. Separation and laying it out there. That is Brady Davidson's best ball of his career for that touchdown pass. Right on the hands of Givens in stride. Brady Davidson's second touchdown pass of the year.
What a touchdown. PAT up and good. From Glass to our right. Now, you know what you're going to hear from different fans, and maybe we'll have it on. Where was this?
No kidding.
But we know what? We'll take it tonight. Huskies trying to get back in the win column. How about the throw and the catch?
Dropping it in the bucket, if you will. Nice run, row one route by Givens.
It's a 31-yard.
Yeah, that's what I had.
And the timeout. We'll take it. Touchdown again for NIU. 8:16 to go in the third. NIU up 45-0. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
Right now at Old National, we've got this incredible checking offer.
Hey. Hi. What?
He's here for the checking.
I love checking. Okay. You know what? For a bonus that big, fine. Bring on the checking.
Oh, it's not that type of checking. You just download the app.
Yeah, no, I'm stretching. Where do I sign?
Earn up to a $450 bonus when you open a checking account at Old National, official bank of the Big Ten.
2 of the biggest winning traditions in the greater Sycamore DeKalb area are the Northern Illinois University Huskies and the UMASS Auto Group of Sycamore, your official auto group of the NIU Huskies, featuring America's best-selling vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Honda, Hyundai, plus Volvo and Mercedes-Benz, and the area's biggest selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs and hybrids, with over 1,500 available on lot and online. Buy like a champion at your nearby Cunis of Sycamore dealership. The NIU Huskies and the Cunis Auto Group of Sycamore, 2 great winning traditions.
Your radio home for NIU football is 94.9 WDKB.
For your car and home, turn to Country Financial for an insurance company you can count on. Country Financial has been providing insurance and protecting families for 100 years. Our dedicated reps are right in your community and ready to get you the protection you need. Learn more at countryfinancial.com. You know, I wanted it to be a 46-yard touchdown.
It's okay.
It's only
We'll
a 31-yarder, but it's great. Davidson finding Gary Givens, and how about, again, another scoring drive. Huskies now 7 of 7 as they lead 45-0.
2 plays, 52 yards, took him just 23 seconds. Brady Davidson's second touchdown pass of the season of his career. The first touchdown catch for Gary Givens, a transfer out of Valparaiso. Extra point kick, of course, is good. Hey, check this out. Brady Davidson, 2 out of 2, 37 yards, a touchdown. Completion percentage, I'm reading all these numbers, 100%. Now, here's what it is. A rating of 420.4.
Oh, you gotta like that
If
rating.
he did that all year long, we'd be in
man.
good shape.
Yeah. When you're with the record that you are, with the woulda, coulda, shouldas, I mean, you're going to feel like that. But
What a great throw that was.
Oh,
though.
it's a beautiful throw. I mean, led Givens perfectly in the end zone.
You know, Thomas Hammock talked about that at the press conference this week. He said, we had some receivers open, and he called it as it was. We didn't get him the ball, right? 2 quarterbacks last week, missed some open receivers. Holston Davidson missed some guys. Davidson, he just looked so much more comfortable throwing that football right there. Hit Givens right in stride.
I told you, Glass has been busy.
Yes, he's going to have to ice that leg on the plane tonight.
Again, kicks it with the right foot, left to right. And again, a fair catch at the goal line to our right from Price. The Minutemen will have it their own 25. 8:16 to go, third quarter. McGuirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies up 45-0.
There's some Minutemen fans, which not a whole lot of them left here.
Yeah.
We think the crowd's a couple thousand. We came in. Pretty good night for football here on Maction Night, but there's some crazies with their shirts off.
So there's 2 biggest fads going around right now. One is the 6'7". This is another one. So in the far way of the stadium, you got the students that take their shirts off.
Yep.
They just swing around. It's been a big fad going around college football this year.
You didn't join them, though, did you?
I would. We keep scoring points like this. And that Terry Bonadonna's shirt off. I don't know if that's any good. It's a QB run to this near side. And we got a late flag. It was getting... one of the Huskies pushed the runner of UMass late. I don't think it was a penalty as Finley was making the play. But here on this near side, then UMass took offense, and I think there was some pushing, and I don't think Elijah Faulkner liked what happened. I think he's going to get a personal foul.
Finley, the official told Finley to get off the field. I have to see what they decide here, but I saw the official send Finley to the sideline.
Brandon Rose ran it, the quarterback, to the near wing.
And I'm surprised he's back in. I told you that in the last series.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Offense, number 23.
Yeah, it's Faulkner.
15-yard penalty. Second down.
So why did I saw the official send Finley to the sideline.
Well, I think they didn't want to, because Finley ended up on the bench of UMass here on this near side. And I think he just didn't want anything more to happen. So after the penalty, it'll be second down and 18. UMass back at their own 17-yard line, going right to left. 8 minutes and counting, third quarter. Huskies up 45-0. What a night for Jacob Finley. In motion near side is McConaughey, the receiver. Rose has time to throw. Does, near side and incomplete. Through the hands again of Jax Markovich. He should have had it. He pounded the field after he missed it. Incomplete. Bring up third and 18.
That ball was right in his hands. He just flat out missed it. Good throw by Rose. Got that ball over the linebacker in front of the corner. And his teammate couldn't catch the football. Tight end drop.
What play do you have for third and 18?
Not many.
UMass at their own 17. Brandon Rose, the redshirt junior. Elliott in motion to the far side. Rose looking to throw, has time. Throws, it was tipped and then caught on the far side. Catch made by Elliott. It was tipped at the line by a Husky. It's going to be well short of a first down for UMass. It'll be 4th and 9, and they will punt it away.
Jacob Finley, you mentioned the game he's having. 14 total tackles, 6 solo. Philip Maturowski, 10 tackles. So back-to-back week, he's been in double digits.
Northern Illinois, number 3, is now wearing number 94.
And Quinn Erweiler has 8 tackles on the night. He needs a couple more to keep his double-digit streak alive.
I'd like to see get a picture of Finley, or check that to see the number 94, though. Ricky Taylor Jr. in there, yeah.
Punt is away for UMass. The lefty spiraling kick near side at the numbers. Takes a UMass bounce. Continues to take that bounce inside the 20. And it will be down at the 16-yard line, 17-yard line of NIU. It's a punt of 56 yards.
Thanks to the roll.
Huskies get it back. See if they can continue no punts. Is that a broadcasting jinx?
That was a broadcasting jinx, kind of like the no-hitter. The Huskies have not punted tonight.
I'll bring Terry in real quick. Is that really you do a lot of baseball. Is there such thing as a broadcasting jinx?
Well, if they punt, then yes. If not, I won't mention it again. So for now, I'll say yes.
1st and 10. Brady back in after throwing that 31-yard touchdown to Givens. Hand off Lazaro Rogers. On this near right hash, just taking it upfield. Gets past the 20. And as Terry Bonadonna tells us, Ozo started the game as a tight end wearing 40. He now is back in his original number 77 as a right tackle. Or on the left side.
He's on the left side right now.
Left side.
He's played both. Izzy Ozo's played guard, tackle, tight end. He's been really versatile for Luke Meadows.
2nd and 7 for NIU. Hand off Rogers. Goes right between the hashes, angling left. Up to the 23-yard line. Be a gain of 2. Bring up 3rd down for the Huskies. Under 6 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. NIU up 45-0 here in Amherst.
All this playing time is so valuable to these young guys getting some definite reps in here tonight.
Elijah Porter in the backfield with Davidson on 3rd and 3. Huskies at their own 24. Looking to continue the drive. Davidson gets the snap. Has time, throws. Far side, that's caught by D.R. Rogers. Gets out of bounds, but not before he gets the 1st down. Move the chains for NIU on a nice pitch and catch. Davidson to Rogers on the far side. 1st down, NIU.
Rogers, 30th consecutive game. He got it. And that ball was right on his hands on a quick out pattern, if you will. And a nice touch that time by Brady Davidson, who's really in rhythm, just looking more calm. He looks like he did guys like the first day he came in when he looked so comfortable. Looks very comfortable right now.
1st and 10 now. NIU at their own 29. Going left to right. Hand off Lazaro Rogers. Going right. Between the hashes. Close to the 32-yard line. Gain of 3. Clock continues to run. 4:50, 4:49 to go 3rd quarter. Huskies up 45-0.
We'll all remember Lazaro Rogers, that 76-yard touchdown he had on his 2nd play from scrimmage as a true freshman. It was an unbelievable run that ignited the crowd at Husky Stadium.
2nd and 8. Ball between the hashes. Huskies at their own 31. We got a flag. Be a false start on NIU.
False start. Offense. Number 66. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
That'll be called on Lane Mansmith, the redshirt freshman from Troy, Illinois.
And he has come very much week by week, getting better and improving. He's got a chance to be a really good one for NIU in the future.
Now 2nd and 13 for the Huskies. Hand off Rogers, trying to cut it left. Not the far hash, stood up to the 26-yard line, got back to the line of scrimmage. So now it brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and 13 for NIU.
The runner's forward progress was stopped. 3rd down.
Ball came loose, but they marked Rogers down. I asked Terry Bonadonna at the half when he came up, how cold is it? He goes, it's pretty cold.
It's much warmer when you have the lead the Huskies have,
That's
though, right
true.
now.
3rd and 13 for the Huskies.
I'd like to see Davidson complete this.
2 receivers to the near side. Davidson looking to throw. Tries to get off to Porter on the far side. Incomplete. Too high for Porter. Incomplete.
And there you go, Andy Garcia.
I don't believe it. I'm bringing Terry Bonadonna back. That doesn't count, guys. Terry?
I think that qualifies. That's scientific proof. If anybody ever wanted to know if the jinx is real or not, just play back the tape.
The analytics point to Andy Garcia turning it over on downs.
Oh, man.
Huskies have pitched a perfect game offensively.
Who's this 36 guy?
And then you mention it.
It's Jake Ferentz coming in the punt. You know, we talked about it at halftime. Mike Haase came in trying to pump it up. Ferentz, nice, high, spiraling kick. Fair catch at the 23 for UMass. What a great punt. 51 yards from Jake Ferentz.
Flip that field.
Gibson with the fair catch. We'll keep it here with 3:21 to go in this third quarter. McGuirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies up 45-0. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo here in the booth. Terry Bonadonna on the sidelines. And Tony Strikes, our producer-director, back in the network studios. It'll be a good flight home with the team tonight because we got basketball tomorrow.
We're all working tomorrow night.
We all got games tomorrow.
Hey, going back to Jalen Macon, he's the first quarterback with 3 rushing touchdowns since Rocky Lombardi had 3 in the 2021 MAC title game.
Rose will keep it. The quarterback for UMass cuts up at the far numbers to the 26-yard line. Gain of close to 3. Just over 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. Clock continues to run. The Huskies up big.
Early and often, NIU scored tonight.
UMass using some time. We've seen Brandon Rose come in as quarterback and also A.J. Hairston. Right now, it's Rose. Ball at the far right hash. Hand off. Faulkner. Taken down right in the middle of the MAC logo, the 26. Bring up 3rd down and 7 for UMass.
Talked about the running game on its outside and our keys to the game. How about this? NIU, 241 yards rushing.
Jeez.
UMass, 49. You talk about dominating both sides of the line from a line of scrimmage standpoint. That is it.
3rd down and 7, UMass.
They're 4 out of 11 on 3rd down.
With their own 26. Rose has the snap. Has time, throws. Far side, and that's caught. It's Donnie Gray. Has enough for the first down. He's pushed out of bounds at the 39 of UMass. To catch at 13, move the chains for the Minutemen with under 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Huskies up 45-0.
Really like the way Rose throws the football. They're a different team with him in there. Donnie Gray with a nice route.
Rose will be in the pistol with Faulkner behind him. Handoff Faulkner. Just outside the far right hash, up to the 45-yard line. Gain of 6. 2nd down and 4.
A little bit of zone read there. Proper decision-making by Rose.
Final 1:17 counting in this third quarter. You know NIU wants to keep this shutout.
Last shutout NIU had was 24-0 against Western Michigan on November 14th of 2023.
How's that not a jinx?
Because you just brought it up.
Screens in the near side. That's a one-hopper to Donnie Gray, incomplete.
I had the answer for you.
It'll be 3rd and short for UMass. Clock stops with 58 seconds to go in this third quarter.
NIU with a lot of firsts, getting some different record books out tonight.
When was the last time we scored 40? I've got that here. I can look that up pretty quickly. A handy dandy thing.
Jordan Bellamy, a freshman, checks in on the interior for NIU. Calling a lot of fresh names tonight.
3rd and 4. It's Rose, keeps it far side, outside the hashes. And how about Matt Jurowski coming in to make the play? Again, no gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Last time NIU scored 40 points or more, 42 at Western Michigan, November 6th of last year.
Matt Jurowski, 11 tackles on the night.
Number 3 from Northern Illinois is now number 94.
That's right, Ricky Taylor. As UMass will punt it away on 4th and 3.
UMass program has a ways to go. Let's leave it at that.
D.R. Rogers to our far left, waiting for the punt. Get it away. Rogers is going to let it bounce. Takes a UMass bounce. Now Rogers picks it up with the fair catch. They'll mark him down at the 10.
Right at the 10.
Yard line. That was heads-up play by Rogers to pick it up. That was going to go deeper. As we have the final 8 seconds of the third quarter here. 45-0.
NIU here in Amherst, Massachusetts, McGuirk Alumni Stadium. I guess we can't get used to playing UMass. NIU would go 4-0 all time against UMass. Do you like this stadium or Gillette Stadium that we've been in?
I like Gillette just a little better. A little bit more big time.
It is. Good spot, though. Beautiful setting out here. Handoff for NIU. And pushing the pile forward is Elijah Porter. Near right hash, up to the 12-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter.
It's been all NIU. Huskies led at the half, 31-0. 2 more touchdowns in the third quarter. We go to the fourth quarter. Final 15 minutes. Huskies lead 45-0 over UMass as you're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
You work hard to keep your car running and your home safe, so it only makes sense to keep them protected with a company that has your interest at the heart of what they do. That's why turning to Country Financial for your car and home insurance is an easy choice. Country Financial has been providing insurance and protecting families like yours for 100 years. That's the kind of stability you can trust. Our dedicated reps live and work in your communities and are ready to connect you to get you the insurance that fits your needs. Get more from your car and home insurance at countryfinancial.com.
Listen, the football landscape has changed a lot. NIL deals, social media, the transfer portal. There's never been more distractions for an athlete. But Powerade knows what's most important, the commitment to the game. With 50% more electrolytes than Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Powerade hydrates athletes as they block out the noise and put in the work. Hydrate your grind with Powerade. Grab a pack today at a store near you. See product label for additional details. It takes more.
NIU football lives here. 94.9 WDKB.
15 minutes to go here. McGuirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies up 45-0. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo, Terry Bonadonna back here in the stadium. Tony Strikes back in the network studios. We can start to look a little bit next week. NIU Western Michigan. That game time has come out. It'll be a 6 o'clock kip.
And it's Tuesday, not a Wednesday game.
Tuesday night.
6-day turnaround.
Yep, we'll be on the air 5:30 p.m. Western Michigan got a really big win last night at home. They knocked off Ohio. Broncos win 17-13. Broncos be 6-4, 5-1 in the MAC coming to Husky Stadium next week.
Coming into DeKalb, they will be in first place at least a tie coming into DeKalb, which I would have not thought that before the season started. Neither the pseudo experts who had the Broncos picked number 9 in the preseason poll.
If you're just joining us, Jalen Macon got to start for NIU. All he did, run for 3 rushing touchdowns. He throws a 67-yard touchdown throw to Elijah Porter. Javon Wright, good game on the ground, 86 yards. Huskies overall, 244 rushing yards compared to 57 for UMass.
Huskies rushed last year against UMass for 367. Wow. So they have just
it was a close game, though.
Yeah, they have just pounded UMass in the ground game last year and this year. Over 600 yards of rushing in 2 years against UMass. That's just crazy.
We'll go through the schedule of events because we have a men's basketball game tomorrow night. Or check that women's basketball game. Oh, we got both.
We have both.
We got men's and women's. My brain's going.
And we're going to get home about 4:30 in the morning.
Right.
And then enjoy some hoops tomorrow night.
We got both men's and women's. Women will be at UIC. The men will be home for Benedictine. Then we have a coach's show on Friday, noon.
That'll be pleasurable.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Thomas and I will be there for that. We'll come out of the timeout to start this fourth quarter. 15 minutes to play. Huskies up 45-0. They start this drive at their own 13. Hand off. Elijah Porter up to the 21-yard line. Elijah Porter again with that 67-yard touchdown catch from Jalen Macon. Enough for a first down. Move the chains. See how much time NIU uses in this fourth quarter. Up by 45.
Yeah, this is always tough. We've talked about it through the years because you want to run the ball. You want to run the clock. You don't want to, quote-unquote, embarrass everybody, but you want Brady, Davidson, and everybody else to work on their game.
Handoff Porter going right. Again, right at the MAC logo at the 25-yard line to the far side.
Gain of close to 4. 2nd and 6.
Jacob Welch, who played well last week in his reps of the offensive line, he's in now. Check who else might be. We mentioned Ozo back in with his familiar 77.
Romello Ware is in the backfield with Porter with Brady Davidson. Officially 2nd and 5 for NIU. Davidson, handoff, Porter. Going left, got some pace near side, 30, 35, 40 just outside the near hash. Nice run for Elijah Porter, up to the 41-yard line. It's a rush of 17 yards.
Tyler Chambers, another freshman in an offensive line. Lane Mounsmith, of course, is in. Logan Gross is in. So the Huskies getting some young guys in. Luke Meadows' offensive line is going to grade out well tonight.
1st and 10. For the Huskies, up to their own 41, up 45-0. We've got 13 minutes left to play. Handoff, Porter trying to go right, stood up, now spins to the near side. Not much there. Not much that time. As David Onanha was in, didn't make the tackle, but he made Porter go the other way, and some teammates helped out for UMass.
One of the very few times tonight that initial contact's been made on NIU's line of scrimmage and pushing them back. It's been all forward football for the Husky run game tonight.
It's a loss of 4, bring up 2nd and 14 for NIU at their own 37, going right to left. Ball set the near left hash. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to near for NIU. Davidson, handoff Lazaro Rogers to this near side again, taken down quickly. Nice play from Donovan Dyson, a redshirt sophomore linebacker. Another loss on the play. I'll bring up 3rd and long. That was Romello Ware with that carry. See what NIU wants to do on 3rd and 16. Devin Akers, the tight end. Receiver on the near side. Davidson gets a snap, handoff Ware. Going right. Outside the far hash, gets up to the 38-yard line, well short of the first down. Gain of only 3, and NIU will have to punt again.
And that was definite. We're going to keep this on the ground, keep the clock moving. Decision by Thomas Hammock and staff.
Under 11 and a half to go. Clock is running here in the 4th. 45-0 NIU. Jake Ferris will punt it. To our right, it is staying at his own 24. Back deep to our left. Waiting for the kick is Jaquan Gibson. Ferentsen gets it away. Take an NIU bounce. It's going to go inside the 10, inside the 5, and it's going to roll all the way right at the goal line and touched by NIU. Inside the 1. How about a punt for Jake Ferentz? 61 yards.
Have a night. Everybody's contributing tonight.
Take the time out.
Oh, my goodness.
What a punt. 10:53 to go in the 4th. Here in Massachusetts, Huskies 45-0 with the lead. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End of friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Good morning, NIU sports fans. David with Brothers Country Supply. We are proud to sponsor NIU sports and supply you with all your animal needs. With over 50 brands of dog food, I have to call it a gem of Canaday dog food. Canaday is made in Texas, more nutrients per cup, available in 40-pound bags, not the tiny 20, 30-pounders you see, and the mission with making a dog food better for the pets and the planet. Come into any Brothers Country Supply location and save big on Canaday dog food. That's Brothers Country Supply in DeKalb, Ottawa, Morris, Oswego, and Plano. A proud sponsor of all NIU athletics, making a pet's quality of life better every day.
The flagship station for NIU Husky football is 94.9 WDKB.
Husky fans, make sure to grab a Husky Seltzer this fall at Husky Stadium or your local retailer.
Husky Seltzer is a crisp and refreshing cherry lime hard seltzer crafted by Penrose Brewing in Geneva in proud collaboration with NIU Athletics. Bursting with real fruit flavor, it blends juicy cherry sweetness with a zesty lime twist for the perfect game day sip. Proceeds from each can directly benefit NIU Athletics. Penrose Brewing's tap room is open 6 days a week in beautiful downtown Geneva, Illinois. 10:53 to go, fourth quarter here in McGuirk, Alumni Stadium. Amherst, Massachusetts. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo, Terry Bonadonna here back in the stadium. Tony Strikes back in the network studios. 45-0. NIU up. What a punt of 61 yards from Jake Ferentz. Massachusetts will start with almost their foot at the goal line to our left. I have the stat ready if we get a safety.
You're predicting a safety.
I want a safety.
I'll tell you what, it's obviously dark here in Amherst right now, but when we drove in, what a beautiful setting for football.
Yeah, beautiful.
All the foliage changing colors, and over the bleachers you can see the trees. Beautiful, beautiful area here at the University of Massachusetts.
Jackson, our Uber driver, did a great job get us here. Rose in the gun about 5 yards deep in the end zone. He's going to roll to his right, throws. Near side, that's caught by Gibson. Makes a move outside the numbers to the 10, to the 11-yard line. So the Minutemen get out of jail just a bit.
They give him only 9, huh? I thought he had the 10.
He's 2nd and 1 for UMass.
Huskies with wholesale substitutions in the football game right now.
I'm going to say he went down at the 9. Again, a screen, Gibson near side, outside the numbers, to the 15, then pushed out of bounds. Enough for the first down. Move the chains for the Minutemen. Huskies trying to maintain the shutout. 10:23 and counting. Fourth quarter, 45-0 NIU. UMass is up to their own 17-yard line. Going left to right, ball set near right hash.
Mari Williams with a shove out of bounds, getting some playing time at a corner.
Two receivers to the far side for UMass. One in the near, 1st and 10. Be a handoff up the middle. Not much there for Rocco Griffin.
Usually you think that
checked that Faulkner.
Usually you think that flag would be a hold, but I think that's what it is.
It's a flag, yep.
Or else a face mask.
Faulkner had that run.
Personal foul, face mask.
Yep.
Defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
So to push it out 15 more yards with under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth. 45-0 NIU.
Boy, they're out from their 1-yard line all the way out to what? 36, 37.
I see for NIU also out there is Kamar Nelson, a freshman linebacker. He got the block punt after the first drive from UMass. He's in there now playing linebacker. Whole bunch of subs.
Malik Armstrong in at a safety.
1st and 10 for UMass at their own 36. Rose pump fakes. Has time, under pressure, tries to throw it out. That might be a fumble. Loose ball on the turf at the 39. UMass gets it back.
Amari Washington forced the fumble. He punched it out, but UMass was able to keep possession.
Peyton Miller, who's come in, the center, he comes in for Benjamin Roy, who got hurt earlier in the game. He saves it. I'm going to say that was a fumble, so it's 2nd and 8. 2nd and 7 at their own 36. Rose has the snap. Looking to throw, does. Middle of the field, no one there. He came to the near side. Incomplete. Stops the clock with 8:59 to go. Bring up 3rd and 7 for UMass. Huskies up 45-0.
Go back and look at this football game where the Huskies scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 consecutive times they touched the football.
And then Terry Bonadonna jinxed them.
7 consecutive times, I'm sorry. I can't count. I can't keep up with this offensive output.
I'm joking. I jinxed them. 3rd and 7. Rose has the snap. Steps back to throw. Has time. Middle of the field. All nice catch from Gibson. Going up high to grab it inside Husky territory at the 42-yard line. Move the chains. It's a nice throw and a nice catch from Jaquan Gibson. He came in 6 receptions per game. That was 3rd in the MAC. It's a catch of 19.
And boy, he just snatched that one out of there. That was a legitimate route run, but even a better catch with his hands.
1st and 10 now for UMass. At the Husky 42. Handoff Faulkner.
Trying to go right, taken down. Nice play from Nelson to come in, make the tackle, the freshman linebacker. Gain of 1 to the 41 of NIU. 2nd and 9. Clock continues to run. 8:08, 8:07 here in the fourth. Huskies up by 45. Substitutions now for UMass. Again, we get ready. 6 days away, NIU Western Michigan at Husky Stadium. Again, game time 6 o'clock. We'll be on the air 5:30.
Western Michigan won last night in first place. One extra prep day, one extra rest day for the Broncos.
2nd and 9. Rose has time to throw. Does. Middle of the field. That's caught. Breaking tackles down to the 31-yard line is Juwan Price, a grad transfer from Phoenix, Arizona. Just had some time out in Phoenix with men's basketball.
Yes, you did.
Mark Lindo, I didn't see a cloud for 3 days in Phoenix.
And you didn't see a temperature, what, below 75?
Absolutely not. Not the result we wanted, but we'll get back at it tomorrow. Men's basketball taking on Benedictine. Rodney Davis, myself, be on the call. Starting at 6:30, tip around 7, the combo. Mark Lindo's doing TV. Terry Bonadonna's doing TV for UIC and IU. Women's tomorrow night.
Lots of basketball.
Oh, we got a lot of basketball.
It's a hoopla fest.
1st and 10 for UMass, not the Husky 31. Play action. Rose looking to throw. Has time. Throws. Middle of the field. Caught. Taken down quickly. Nice tackle again from Nelson. The catch made by Price. But again, how about Kamar Nelson? Doing a little bit of everything. Under 7 minutes to play here in the fourth.
Love to see your linebackers in pass coverage, making plays one-on-one out in space.
Gain of 5. 2nd and 5 for UMass. The Husky 26 to our right. Ball set far left hash. Clock continues to run.
Maybe the Huskies secondary get a pick right here, huh? Keep the shutout.
4 receivers set, 2 to each side. Price in the backfield. Rose play action. Pump fakes, looking to throw deep. Does. Wide open man, and it is incomplete. He had a man wide open on the far side. That was Dallas Elliott, the redshirt junior. Had it in his hands in the end zone. Couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. Bring up 3rd down and 5 for UMass. They've missed a couple opportunities for scores.
Yeah, they went on the hitch and go right now on that play, and it was wide open because what happened right there is Broderick Wyndham bit on the hitch pattern, came up to make a play. The receiver, would-be receiver, went on a go route, hitch and go. That ball just a bit overthrown. He couldn't gather it. It's the second touchdown left on the field.
So 3rd and 5 now for UMass at the Husky 26. Going to get on the board. 45-0 NIU. Rose has the ball, throws, middle of the field, incomplete. They were trying to get to Gibson. It was too high. And I think Wyndham had a chance at an INT. Couldn't make the catch. Incomplete. Now 4th and 5. And they're going to try to get on the board. They're going to bring in the kicker, Derek Morris, who's already missed a field goal.
You know how solid a kicker he is. He's had a very good year. You mentioned his 55-yarder school record.
This will be a 44-yard attempt from the far left hash. UMass going left to right. Huskies trying to keep the shutout. But 6:18 to play. Snap, hold, kick is up. It's got the distance, and it's good. And they have the fireworks go off. They've been waiting for these fireworks. They brought this in tonight with the 44-yarder from Derek Morris. The fireworks go off. So the Huskies lose the shutout, but they still maintain the big lead. Timeout, 6:13 to go in the fourth here from Massachusetts. NIU 45, Minutemen 3. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner. When the music matters, when the party has to be perfect, there's only one name, NRG Music. From dream weddings to high-energy corporate events and every celebration in between, we bring the beats, the energy, and the unforgettable moments. Our DJs know how to pack a dance floor and keep it moving all night long. Your event isn't just another gig, it's your big night, and we make it legendary. Book NRG Music today at nrgmusicdjs.com or call 815-793-9426. NRG Music, bringing the energy every time.
College football fans, Chris Fowler here with the play call. This season, go for Dose with ice-cold refreshing Dos Equis. It's more than a single play. It's a mindset. Think of it as a 2-point conversion for real life. Taking the risk, making the bold move. Whenever we get the chance to go big, we take it. On the field and off, always go for Dose with Dos Equis.
Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2024 Dos Equis Lager Especial Beer. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Husky pride and sounding good in your ride. 94.9 WDKB.
UMass gets on the board. A 44-yard field goal from Derek Morris. Huskies still lead big. 45-3 here in the fourth, 6:13 to play. Andy Garcia, Mark Lindo in the booth. Down to the sidelines, Terry Bonadonna. You know that Husky bench has got to be happy with what they've had so far.
Oh, you know what? A lot of long faces right now. Field goal. Yeah. It has been a nice atmosphere down on the sideline. During that last drive, you will not see a more invested group than the starting NIU defense. They were on the edge of their seat the entire time that UMass was making their way down the field, celebrating every big play made by the backups. You know, they wanted to keep that shutout intact. Couldn't quite get it as the Minutemen did hit the field goal, but it's a small bump in the road. And I know in the long run, much as we saw last week, it's been really nice for the Huskies to get some of those backups in the game because they are, over the last several weeks, really getting a chance to develop a lot of depth.
Huskies have 10 games. They will have held 7 opponents with 20 points or less. The only team to score more than 20 points against NIU this year was Mississippi State, had 38. Of course, Ohio had the 48 and 42 for Toledo. But 7 of 10 games, this defense has given up 20 or less.
45-3 NIU. 6:13 to go in the fourth. Here in McGuirk Alumni Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. And UMass will kick it away. Home, black jerseys, black pants, black jerseys, white letters, white numbers with the white helmets. Huskies in the road whites. White pants, white jerseys, black helmets, black numbers and letters. It's a high kick, short kick. It's going to take a bounce, picked up at the 23-yard line. Huskies have a chance to break it here, and nice tackle. On the return was Landon Tate for NIU. Got taken down at the 38. So NIU will start this with, again, good field position. And they've taken another timeout. We will as well with 6:08 to go. Fourth quarter, Huskies lead 45-3 over the Minutemen. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
Husky fans, here's a awesome new exclusive offer by being an official NIU Pup Club member. NIU party packages are a great way to have group outings or celebration parties for kids 12 and under at any home football or basketball game. Pup Club memberships are available for purchase now. For more information, call the NIU ticket office at 815-753-PACK. That's 815-753-7225. And go Huskies!
Listen, the football landscape has changed a lot. NIL deals, social media, the transfer portal. There's never been more distractions for an athlete. But Powerade knows what's most important, the commitment to the game. With 50% more electrolytes than Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Powerade hydrates athletes as they block out the noise and put in the work. Hydrate your grind with Powerade. Grab a pack today at a store near you. See product label for additional details. It takes more.
Your radio home for NIU football is 94.9 WDKB.
For every NIU sack made during the football season, Raising Cane's will donate $100 to a local food pantry. Huskies defense has gotten a couple here tonight. Officially, I have one.
Lance Ingold with that sack. He's been disruptive all night long. Tackle for loss. Jacob Finley's got a half. Philip Matrowski, 1.5. Herweiler, 1 TFL. Ingold, that one aforementioned TFL, which was a sack. Herweiler's not going to get his double digits tonight.
What has he got?
He's got 8, but obviously he hasn't played for, the last 2 series at least.
6:08 to go in the fourth. Huskies up 45-3. Again, if you're just joining us, Jalen Macon got the start. What a night. 3 rushing touchdowns, a passing touchdown. NIU on the ground, 269 compared to 65 on the ground for UMass.
Jalen Macon will be a candidate for MAC Player of the Week. And who would have thought that?
Now, that will be interesting.
Yeah, that would be 3 touchdowns running.
That will be interesting, Mark Lindo.
Yeah. I wish he would have got his 100 yards. Obviously, they took him out and probably didn't know he was at 98 down the field. I'm sure Quinn Sanders did up here, but Thomas Hammock, very wisely, has him on the bench. Very wisely getting Brady Davidson some reps.
Lazaro Rogers, the running back, in the pistol with Davidson. 1st and 10 for NIU.
Their own 38. Handoff Rogers right between the hashes. Breaks some tackles. Past midfield. Still on his feet. Taken down at the 47. That was hard running from Lazaro Rogers. He was hit 3-4 times. Staying on his feet. Nice gain of 15 on the run. Move the chains for NIU.
Good combination of power and balance. Good combination of running with after contact right there. Nice block by Ben Gustafson to spring things initially.
5:35 and counting in the fourth. Huskies up 45-3 at the Minutemen 47-yard line.
Using total play clock right now, justifiably so.
Davidson waits for the snap. Gives it off to Rogers. Again, far right hash. Some good running again to the 42-yard line. Gain of 5. Bring up 2nd and 5 for the Huskies. Again, this is our last road game of the season. Last MAC road game
ever.
We talk about some history, some big-time road wins in the MAC. The one I go back to, and it wasn't that long ago, that just sticks in my head is when we won the overtime in Buffalo to go to the championship, MAC championship in 2021.
Yeah, that one would stand out.
There's been others.
My favorite MAC road win, obviously, though, was the 63-60.
Of course.
Over 1,000 yards of offense at Toledo.
That's correct.
That was an unbelievable football game, which basically captured the interest of the entire nation.
2nd and 5 for NIU at the Minutemen 42. Handoff again. Right hash. Lazaro Rogers just strong.
He running hard downhill.
Enough to move the chains again for NIU. Huskies just letting that clock run down. 4:22, 4:21 and counting in the fourth. Huskies up 45-3. That was a 15-yard gain.
284 yards rushing for NIU. Will they get 300? I think so.
At the Minutemen 35. Davidson in the gun. Play clock at 5. Handoff Rogers. Going left, trying to get to the edge, cuts up at the MAC logo on the near side. Gets up to the 27-yard line. Be a gain of 6.
So they're at 295 and counting. Remember how they ran the ball against Ball State. Oh my goodness, was that a punishing ground game. Mike Yarimovich team, Ball State's have done a really nice job, over 500 in the league.
2nd and 2. Clock continues to run. 3:25 and counting. Left here in the fourth. Rogers continues to be the running back behind Davidson in the pistol. Handoff Rogers. Near left hash. Gets enough for the first down. Dives down to the 24-yard line. Move the chains. Clock will continue to run.
The Huskies are picking up some ground yardage at the same time moving this clock, which we're totally happy about.
We're over 304. What did you say the number was last year? Rushing against
year,
UMASS?
367.
We're not going to get there, but back-to-back games where NIU runs over 300 yards on UMass.
671 rush yards against UMass the last 2 years. 671. Unbelievable.
1st and 10 for NIU. We're at the Minutemen 24. Got a handoff. Rogers going right. Now cuts up between the hashes. Taken down. Stood up after a gain of 2. This could take us down to the 2-minute timeout, and I think it will. 45-3 NIU. It'll be a happy flight home as we all get back home, get ready for some basketball.
Yeah, and the football staff will be in tomorrow morning. Their itinerary says we get in around 4 o'clock, and they're supposed to be back at work at 8. So no rest for the Warriors. The Huskies get ready for the Broncos.
It's a short week. They only have 6 days.
Yes, it is. So the game plan will not be put in for a couple days.
The 2-minute timeout.
We'll take our final timeout. 2 minutes to play here in Massachusetts. Huskies up 45-3. You're listening to NIU football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network. From Van Wagner.
Northwestern medicine isn't just life-changing for our patients. It can be life-changing for you, because a career with Northwestern medicine means you're part of a leading academic health system that offers more paths and opportunities for professional growth and development. Named to the National Honor Roll once again by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern medicine is relentless in the pursuit of better medicine. And our people make it possible. Become part of something better. Apply today at jobs.nm.org.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance agents can help protect your future dreams, like turning your home into an oasis. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Agent Manny Pena, located in Sycamore and Genoa at 815-895-3551 or email Team Pena at amfam.com.
NIU football lives here. 94.9 WDKB.
Last 2 minutes here in McGuirk Alumni Arena Stadium, Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies up 45-3, 2 minutes to play. We'll go through the MAC scoreboard in the post-game show.
Yeah, it looks like Central Michigan, though, might upset Buffalo. And Toledo took away Miami's drive to Detroit. So it's going to be a hodgepodge of people.
So that would tell you, I think that would make it, well, Miami, yeah, so that would make it 3 of the 4 that were tied at the top lost, which puts Western Michigan at the top of the conference coming to the Husky Stadium.
Yeah, and they could quote-unquote lose one and still be good. And that Toledo-Miami game, now Miami's got 2 losses, correct? Toledo just won the head-to-head, so that would put them ahead of Miami if they would be in a tie situation. Just crazy. The MAC parity is incredible. Hey, the Huskies, Andy and Terry, 308 yards. They had 305 against Ball State. So it's obviously the best rushing game of the season for NIU.
See what the Huskies want to do here. You do need to run a couple more plays. You could do victory formation. You need one more first down, but 2 minutes to play.
You got 305 against Ball State.
Yeah.
You got 308 today, and in between you Toledo, Huskies rushed for 62 yards. Just doesn't figure. Now, I know competition tonight is one of the things, but when NIU ran the ball against Ball State, that was legitimate. Not as much as they've run the ball today effectively.
Lazaro Rogers now with 48 rushing yards with 10 carries. 2nd and 9 for NIU at the UMass 23, 2 our left. Hand off Rogers, near side, cuts it up, near numbers, gets down to the 20. Gain of 3. Bring up 3rd down for NIU. Huskies will go to 3-7 on the season. 2 more games, Western Michigan on Tuesday night, and then Kent State on Black Friday.
Next snap should take place, what, about the 1:15 mark?
Huskies letting that clock go. It'll be 3rd and 7. UMass 21-yard line. Under 90 seconds to play. Clock continues to run. Davidson again in the pistol. Hand off Rogers. Comes in the near side. Inside the 15. Down to the 17. And that's going to be a first down, and that will finish it off. Move the chains. They're going to mark him down officially at the 16. Final minute. NIU will probably have to run one more play. Mark Lindo.
Total domination from the get-go. Special teams with a punt block after the defense forced the turnover on downs, and ever since then it's been NIU, NIU, NIU. I think they're going victory, and the only reason I think that they're not up there yet, but Lazaro Rogers threw his hands up give me the rock. I'm on a little bit of a roll.
They're going to probably snap this with 1 on the play clock. They do. Davidson takes a knee, and that will do it. NIU runs for 320 on the ground. Jalen Macon, 3 rushing touchdowns as he got the start. He gets a 67-yard touchdown catch to Elijah Porter. And NIU, and the defense steps up, special teams. Kamar Nelson gets a block punt. All 3 phases. Big for NIU as they get the win over UMass. The final score from Amherst, Massachusetts. Huskies 45, Minutemen 3. Huskies back in the win column here on the road. We'll come back at the post-game show. Terry Bonadonna will talk to Thomas Hammer, go through the scoring, the recap, go through numbers, get you ready for a big matchup next week. We come back home, taking on the top team in the MAC, Western Michigan.
Trying to spoil the Broncos.
We'll find out. We'll talk about that coming up on the post-game show as NIU wins 45-3 here in Massachusetts. You're listening to NIU Football on the Constantino Law Firm Husky Sports Network from Van Wagner.
Being game day ready means bringing the die-hard passion. All in, all the time. And now you can show your Husky pride everywhere you go. With the NIU Visa debit card, free with FMBO free checking. Gear up, game on, and give it up for your NIU Huskies every time you pay. The NIU Visa debit card, only at FMBO. Proud bank partner of NIU Athletics. Bring it. Get yours today at fmbo.com/Huskies. Member FDIC.
You want Jersey Mike's signature sub? You get a number 13 original Italian. You want a dramatic radio idea? You get me. Like this. I'm the 7th string quarterback and the other 6 quarterbacks go down. The coach yells, DeVito, you're in. The crowd is worried until I throw a touchdown. But the other team is celebrating. Apparently, I threw the Jersey Mike's number 13 original Italian I was eating on the sidelines. Whoops. The number 13 original Italian, Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Northwestern Medicine isn't just life-changing for our patients. It can be life-changing for you because a career with Northwestern Medicine